What's the word with everybody, man? How's everybody doing today, man? Yo,
happy
motherfucking Tuesday. It's 10:47 p.m. Eastern time. We started a little late. It's February 8th, 2022, man. What's the verdict? How's everybody feeling
now
today,
etiquette man? After dark.
Yeah, man. It's just grown talk, man. How's everybody doing, man?
The day, man. The day under the sun is a good day.
Shout out to Sincere. We got Sincere in the fucking building.
Yeah, you ready?
La Pastora. We had to remind a couple niggas they El Pastor on here, man. Some niggas forgot. You feel me? Yo, shout out to King Chaka.
Just in case they forgot.
Just in case
you're ready.
You feel me? So What's the verdict, y'all? How's everybody feeling, yo? Man, we smoking on that motherfucking motherfucking what the fuck this shit called?
Well, I'm gonna be smoking on that Esto pack after I get my 200.
I'm gonna get my 1,000
July 4th, baby.
That person's up there.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Up there.
Cherry gelato, lemon cherry gelato, y'all. Shout out to Stay High, yo. Y'all go fuck with the boys, man. Look, Senya right there laying down on a shirt. We got Senya on a shirt. That's crazy. Shout out to the gang. So yeah, man. Yesterday was crazy. You feel me? So the fellas, Esto and Rome said they don't want us cracking no more jokes on them. You feel me? So we can't say no more jokes about these niggas.
We gotta take it easy on them today. Today is take it lightly on Esto and Rome Day.
Yeah. Tell them, bro.
But you see, but y'all still bringing us up, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. We taking it lightly.
We gonna say we never
weren't gonna bring you up.
We gotta embrace it. We gotta embrace it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, y'all the main topic. Y'all said no helmets. Let's get this right. No helmets, right? 3 rounds. You know what I mean? July 4th is going down.
4th of July weekend countdown. Put the clock on.
Neither of us is doing 3 rounds, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Odds.
We're gonna be out there on the grill, you know?
Roman's the favorite.
Shout out to food stands.
It's okay. 2 with the 3 optional. Is that good, Ron? Right?
Nah, 3 rounds, baby. 3 rounds.
Out to food stands.
I don't know. We old, nigga. We're not young, nigga.
Right. Playing Rome, bro. Stop playing Rome. Yo, you see why niggas be toasting you, bro, right? You be throwing little sneak disses like that.
I'm serious, nigga. We old, nigga. I don't want
that nigga get it in, bro.
No, it depends. It depends
on you. He's older than you, bro.
I don't know.
You heard
we all gas, no brakes on you right now.
It depends. You don't want to talk about
2 minutes, 3 rounds. 2 minutes, 3 rounds, Esto. How that sound?
2 minutes, 3 rounds?
Yeah.
3 rounds.
We'll have the pot ready.
Feel like niggas is athletes, nigga. What the fuck?
We'll have Bella cooking.
What you
mean? We'll play it by ear.
We'll have Nana. She'll be mediating
this shit. We gotta get the rules right. We gotta get the rules right on air right now.
Who Stamps is gonna be the referee?
Who? Oh yeah, Stamps is the referee.
Nigga, 3 minutes. 3 minutes is what? Regulation, right?
Yeah, 3 minutes is regulation.
Yeah, like we're not fucking pros, bro. What the fuck? We're not doing.
I mean, women boxing.
Right, Stace? Like, what? You see what I'm saying, Stace? Like, I'm just trying
to yo, you want women boxing? You know what I'm saying?
You called him out. Who called him out?
Nah, but like, okay, so let's say we going all out.
Nigga, that's not violin, son.
All right. So whatever you want to do, Rome, whatever you want to do from there. I chose
2 minute rounds, 3 minute rounds.
Y'all both gotta be blindfolded with one hand tied behind your back and one leg.
Hey, Esto's already
five rounds.
Both of y'all.
One round.
Esto's already
cardio. All right, so 5 rounds.
3 rounds.
I live on Mission Hill, so I'm gonna be up and down.
3 rounds. 3 rounds.
Listen, we ain't gonna do this today, bro.
We ain't gonna do this.
Yeah, let's not do this again. Come on.
It's already there. You have to. It's what the viewers want.
We're not
3
gonna be
rounds,
the topic every motherfucking time.
You heard, Dumpy, I got you. 3 rounds, 2 minutes each round. I got you.
He got you.
All right, that's fair.
4th of July weekend.
Yeah, please. Nobody try to make no extra spontaneous shenanigans on the side that's gonna fucking
I got this. I got this.
Plans, nigga.
We gonna fucking rock.
Let's try not to cripple the plans, nigga. You feel me? If y'all got
yo,
a shorty or something that say she ain't down, nigga, you staying home, shorty. You feel me?
Tickets.
I mean?
Hit up IG on hit up the Loud Etiquette IG.
Well, you the only one in a relationship from us right here, so we good.
Yeah, we all good.
Yeah, but that wasn't the case last time.
Ain't none of us got no tie downs. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't the case last time.
We don't got people that aren't wanted
y'all
in
can't
our
do
homes.
that because nigga food stamps too, bro. You know what I mean? That nigga said it was too far to grab the shirt from Gels's crib. Nigga live in Brooklyn.
Who said
that?
Yeah, where it is, shit's far out there.
So it's you know what I mean?
He wildin'.
Yeah, Sace. Yeah.
Brooklyn, nigga. We in the borough, nigga.
Whatever, I'm
nigga
there.
Said, nah, I live in East New York. The niggas is mad far. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas live in Brooklyn, bro.
Stop it. You're not going to fucking Queens, nigga. That's just the worst.
So
You come into the borough. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind going there to your neighborhood. I used to live in East New York. I used to live on fucking Liberty and Chestnut. Nigga, I used to take the A train to Euclid Ave.
I used to live in Brownsville.
Yeah, I lived in East New York for like 10 years, nigga. 8 years, shit. That shit in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I was there, and I was in East New York and Brownsville projects in the early 90s.
We know you was out there, bro. We know you've been out there, bro. We know.
Yeah.
We know you about these streets, cuz.
we know, bro.
I lived there for 2 years in 272 Sutter, Brownsville.
Ah, yeah, you was right there. Yeah. I used to live on Amboy too. Amboy between Blake and Sutter.
I lived in Amboy in the 80s.
A quick minute for like a year.
When we were living in Southside, Williamsburg.
It was in the hood, y'all.
Yeah, that's a fucking hood.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Brownsville.
What they talking about is like the hood.
Amboy.
When y'all be talking about the Bronx, I be like, nah, I've heard about Brownsville, dog. Like, y'all.
Yeah. I've been going on the inside.
I've been boogieing for a long time. I've been boogieing for a long time.
Yeah, that's dead smack in the middle.
Playing about the Bronx.
Yo, did that movie ever drop? Bullets Over Brownsville?
Nah.
It didn't, right? Because there was supposed to be a movie made, Bullets Over Brownsville, and I never really seen it.
Well, I don't know. To tell you the truth, if it's independent, then I don't know. But I haven't heard nothing like that. Or, sounds dope.
Yeah,
based on how Brownsville by far, Brownsville is the number one capital. Brownsville is number one capital Murderville in the whole Brooklyn.
Benito.
Ya tú sabes.
Grab my charger real quick before my phone dies.
What kind of wine are you drinking?
Yo, shout out to my cousin G Dot. If you ain't heard his music, that shit's fire. You don't know what real lyricists are in today's day and age. If you ain't listening to him, you sleeping. Look at my.
True indeed.
Word. Shout out to him. That's a fact. That nigga's super cool too, bro.
Crazy lyricist right there, bro. Crazy
I like
music.
I like the background with the album covers. Oh shit, good look. Yo, cuz, what up? Cuz, come fuck with us. I didn't even know that's why you was talking about him. Cuz the nigga was right here. Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my cousin. Shout out to him.
You tell him,
yeah, facts.
I want to go boom bop shit. That's what it is.
What up?
He came to see what's going on with Esto.
He better be with me.
Shout out to the OG MILF, you heard?
What up, Lynn Bridgie?
Yo, what up, Lynn?
Hello.
I fucking fell asleep. I'm sorry, my bad. Y'all woke
It's
me
all
up. I felt
good.
like I
We
was
started
late to a
late,
job.
We started late.
Word,
You
man, we
heard?
started a little late today. Word.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did? Oh,
Today's
okay.
Loud Etiquette After Dark.
Okay, I woke up just in time then.
Yes, man.
What's up,
Perfect.
Queen?
Hi. So what's going on? What did I miss?
That's my cousin Sincere right there. You feel me?
Hi, Sincere.
Lynn,
Hi,
Lynn,
I saw the
Sincere.
podcast last night. Yes.
Yo.
Yo, I'm weak.
Eso no me ha gustado ahora.
Man,
También
I-
The nigga Esco said, I don't got no weed.
Yo, stop crying, bro.
I don't got no weed.
Stop
Why
crying,
did you
bro.
guys smoke in front of me?
Yo, man up,
Yesterday
bro.
was funny.
Don't smoke in front of me.
I'm like,
Man up, bro.
that's when y'all
Esther was
forced it.
mad.
Esco's a don't smoke in front of me ass nigga.
Word up,
That's when
man
everybody
up,
took
bro.
a poll. Everybody rolled
Yeah,
up.
now I'm
in the name of
alive.
Esto.
Like, Jesus.
In the
Damn.
name of Esto.
Yo,
Roll
Pip
up.
Buttons, what up?
Second.
Yo, what's poppin', yo?
Yo.
What's poppin', yo? You tell us.
What you were?
That nigga G
Okay,
dot laughing, bro.
Yo, D dot top in, son.
Yeah, tap in with us, bro. Yeah, it's about time, bro. Come
Yo,
fuck
man
with us,
up.
bro.
It's
overdue.
Stop crying.
It's overdue, G dot. Yeah,
Nah,
Esto, don't be
I'm
trying to
man
get
up.
G
I'm
dot
here.
here to defend you, yo.
I'm here, right?
Don't be trying to get G
Look,
dot here to
Esto.
defend you, yo.
Esto, today's my turn. This is all I got because I fucking fell asleep. I got
This all
one
you
skimpy
got?
ass blunt. This is gonna have to do tonight.
That's
Nah,
good
that's
for
a
you.
little
My turn
fatty right
tonight.
there. That's a fatty
That's
right
good
there.
for you.
Like that.
That's two little spliffs if you break it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts, yo.
Ooh,
Yeah,
That's
that's
one whole
one.
blunt.
What are you talking
She
about?
said two.
That's three splits
Are
in
you
fucking
That's
room.
a blunt.
And that's
or-
all right.
That was
Crazy,
two
I used
Hayes
to
blunts.
smoke a yo,
I used to be two Hayes blunts.
Godfathers. No, let me stop.
How much that, bro?
Hey, Senya, what's going on,
Great.
Queen?
What else?
Yeah.
Hello, Lynn, Bridge.
You gotta.
Hi,
Before, right?
Rome. Hi, everybody.
You're listening.
She said, "Hi, Rome. Don't. Hi, everybody."
I
She
said,
said,
hi,
"Hi,
Rome.
Rome."
I said,
Nigga said,
Rome.
"Nigga said,
Nigga
hi,
from the
Rome.
Himalaya.
Don't."
Go.
She
That
left.
nigga.
She
I
left.
said
She
this
left.
Jerome
She
in the
left.
Hey, yo.
house.
Yo, Breezy. Yo,
Jerome in the
Breezy.
Oh,
house.
Yo.
Breezy, we not allowed to crack on Esto and Rome no more because
All
them
right, not
niggas.
today.
Yeah, they said
I'm
that
a
we're
good
not
sport,
allowed to
man,
crack jokes
but
on these niggas today because they
if you see what I wear,
they
I'm
went to sleep in a bad mood and woke up trying to fight everybody and shit.
Yo, I'm not agreeing to those clauses.
we had a good day, right, Rome? I had a great day.
I don't
But
agree to
all
those
in all, we're
clauses,
still
yo.
on for the 4th of July
Listen,
weekend.
yo.
Hell yeah.
He's
Hell
on.
yeah.
Hold on.
Tickets
No
on sale.
It's only
Listen,
right.
Still
every day I
on.
wake
Nigga said tickets
Listen,
on
every
sale. Yo,
day
y'all
that-
remember
listen, hold up.
Ticketmaster?
Then y'all not
Y'all
gonna let
remember
me close it.
Ticketmaster?
Nah,
Stop
bro, we're not letting you
playing.
speak, bro. We're
I'm
not letting you talk, bro.
saying
I'm
Fuck
trying
out
to
of
say
here.
something real
All right,
quick.
I'm not saying nothing.
Fuck out
Yo,
of here,
I'm gonna do
bro.
one
Bro
of
can't
these.
talk.
talk.
All right, Rome.
Rome, talk.
Fuck out of
You got
here.
the mic, Rome. Everybody shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, fuck that.
Go ahead,
Fuck
Rome.
that.
Fuck you, nigga. Like I
Yeah,
said,
but
every
he said,
time
fuck
God
y'all.
calls me to wake up
Oh,
the next day,
yo, that nigga
nigga,
Rome said,
and give me life is a good day.
Sam, I just woke
yo,
up.
He said I got
yo,
both
I
my
know,
eyes. It's
I
a
know
good
when
day.
Rome's mad, when the camera's looking at the ceiling. Swear to God, bro. The nigga be like,
Man, we do that shit all the. Yeah, you already know.
that nigga
That's
Y'all not
crazy.
letting him talk
I'll
again?
load
Y'all
it
not
in
letting him
already.
talk.
Nah,
Then
fuck
I let
that.
him
Rome ain't
talk.
talking no more. Fuck that.
Y'all not letting
Why
him
even
talk.
show my face if I'm not able to talk?
Fuck that shit.
Sam, I just got on.
Exactly.
That's good for you.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Yes.
Wow. Yo, Nana.
Like I said,
Sincere.
every time
Yo,
God calls
sincere.
me,
Yo, sincere.
Yes.
up,
Let me see that smile, baby.
yo, nigga sound like a kid calling a teacher. Yo, or like, you
Let
know,
me
when
see-
a kid's talking
let
to
me
his
see that
mom
smile,
and they be
baby.
like, no, don't call me my name, it's mommy. Oh, shit.
Let me see that smile. Put the glasses on.
Get out of here.
Put them on.
Yo, Breezy, you too, Breezy. Put them glasses on.
Oh,
Damn,
Breezy
I
got
have-
glasses? You got
I
glasses?
got my
yeah.
reading
Let me
glasses,
see.
but
Oh, yeah. We got the two librarians.
I gotta look for my glasses.
Yo, I'm going to return my books late. You heard? Y'all gonna spank me? Y'all, if I return my books late, y'all gonna spank me?
Y'all reading? You reading it then? Are you reading it?
Nah, I just want to
Because I'm
return it
gonna
late
test
so
your
y'all
reading
spank me.
level.
Nah, I just want to return it late so y'all can spank me.
I got the paddle with your name on it, waiting.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I'm
Look
your
at that.
Look at that. He's all excited.
Yo, Breezy can hold me down and you could paddle me.
I'm the assistant.
No.
And then y'all
Nigga,
switch it.
patty.
Y'all switch it. Y'all switch it up after.
Nigga, patty. I don't know. Sound like you want to get straight, nigga.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
I don't know. I
You
missed the
talking
whole
about
fucking
the
hour.
Got lit real quick.
Breezy's about to hold me down and then I can paddle me.
What up, Jose?
Castígame.
Castígame.
Castígame. That sounded cute.
Ooh, you like that,
You
baby?
got a lot of fantasies you need to
Yo,
fulfill.
you like that shit? You like that shit, baby?
Castígame.
Castígame, baby. A los dos.
You got a lot of fantasies you need to live out.
Yo, Fustin, uno de estos días, cabrón, tu mujer te va a ver por fucking social media, cabrón. This nigga gonna come home from work on the live and all his shit's gonna be outside, nigga.
Hell, never that, nigga. They're gonna punish me.
They gonna
I don't got hair, but they could pull some hair.
Diantre.
Yeah, cabrón, a ti tú vas a llevar, cabrón.
Come here.
Tú vas a llevar, cabrón.
Ain't there somebody missing? There's somebody. Where's Illusion at? Where's Illusion at?
Should pop up soon.
Keep watching.
Cool, babe.
I need all three of them front and
Senya's
center.
hitting up Bella right now, she said.
Fat.
Boston called me and I woke up like I was late to work.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I gotta get ready. I gotta go jump in the shower. Oh my God.
You had mad lagaña in your eye and shit?
This nigga said
She had mad lagaña. She had to brush her hair.
We had hot flashes in our sleep.
She had to brush her hair and all that shit.
Yeah, I had to do something. I was looking crazy.
I just shared this with mad fucking people.
No, about to catch us slipping on the live.
Right.
She got that black hairspray to hide
Maybe
the
one
canas and
day,
shit.
but not today.
Not today?
Not today.
Tomorrow?
You're gonna catch me slipping one day. I'm gonna try not today.
Yo, what I missed?
I don't know.
You missed a lot, my nigga. You missed a lot, bro.
I was telling Stamps, bro. El día que la mujer de se ponga a rebuscar por la mierda del mannequin, she se entere, some of the wild shit this nigga be on. Cabrón, this nigga gonna come home from work on the live and all his shit's gonna be outside, nigga.
Nobody can stop this mouth, you heard?
You heard? Le van a dar y no son consejos.
Nobody gonna stop this lengua.
Le van a dar más duro que le van a dar a esto.
Nadie puede parar este lengua.
Esto, I had to. You say you don't want no jokes. I had to.
I got the lenguazo, nigga. Yo, we take it upstairs.
It wasn't me.
Nigga say we can't joke on
Your
room.
food stands pa'lante sin freno. Pa'lante sin freno.
Nigga say we can't joke on Rome and Esto. Watch me.
Yeah, I like that. All gas, no break. Yup.
Yeah.
Like that.
Watch me.
Stay high.
You, nigga. You're not famous, nigga, and I don't even watch famous people, period.
Esto and Rome gonna get it.
Who you talking about, Rome?
He talking about me, you see? He talking about
this nigga that I'm gonna watch him.
I'm gonna give him the, yo, Rome, wait till I get upstairs. You're getting all the smoke, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, Rome. He's trying to bring you out of here.
Don't make me go crazy right now, because you're.
Oh shit, yo.
I told y'all he's a troublemaker. He likes all that shit.
You talked about that thing I sent you? You heard about? You guys heard about
talk
that?
about it. Bring it up. Bring it up, sis.
Hold on. Where is it? Y'all heard about this? This guy who severed his 17-year-old wife's head and was parading around town with her head, with her decapitated head.
Yes, I read about that shit in Iran. It was.
Did y'all hear about that shit?
In Iran?
It doesn't tell the full story though. I want to know what happened, why he fucking decapitated her, why he felt.
Basically, he was abusing her. She left. Right. She went to another country. She couldn't sustain herself in the other country. She came back. His father and brother tied her hands, and he decapitated her head in like a vengeance
What?
kind of thing. Yeah.
And that was supposed to be an
He was
honorary.
only 17.
Yeah, like an honorary.
An honorary
killing kind of-
thing.
Yeah.
Nah,
They
nigga,
still
nah.
arrested
It's
them.
different. It's different over there
how
how they operate between the genders.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. She was only 17, bro.
Yep.
She was a
Bro, you gotta
baby.
think
marry
too.
him at
He was
12.
probably
man.
forced
Yeah,
to
most
marry
likely it
this
was an
nigga.
arranged marriage.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they
I see
still
me,
married
Mo.
him at 12
I
years
see
old.
me, Mo.
Probably was forced to marry this nigga.
Yeah, she
Probably,
was. She was forced to marry him at 12.
Probably didn't even like
Oh
him.
my
That's probably why
God.
her parents and her brother probably did that. You know what I'm saying?
No me
Yeah,
cocines,
she
tú
said
verás. No me
17. She
cocines.
died at 17. What the fuck, bro?
No me
Who
cocines, tú
sound
verás.
the same way?
Claro,
What about
yep. No
what
me
about the
cocines.
cab driver? I think he was from New York, bro. He was like from India or some shit, or Iraq, Iran, wherever. Nigga moved to like New York or Jersey or something, and the nigga like bodied his 2 daughters because they started having
Yeah.
boyfriends and were getting older. And the nigga was a taxi driver, bro. Nigga killed them, bro. Shot him, killed them in the cab, bro. Like,
That's
bro, your
fucking
own
crazy.
daughters, bro. Like a beautiful girl with green eyes and all type. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Niggas mental, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
that's crazy.
Like, bro,
That's
like
crazy.
if she's not believing in the same belief, then obviously growing up, you ain't go hard enough. You feel me? Like, nigga, let it be, bro. She gonna
It's
do
when I
whatever the
hear
fuck she
stories
want
like
regardless.
that I'm on it. Like, I'm so proud to be an American.
And nigga
I'm
H,
so
shout
proud
out
to,
to
and,
H.
and,
H,
and I'm
where you
really not
at?
proud to be an
Oh, right
American
here in
because
the
America's
background. I'm
fucked
so
up.
sorry,
But
big dog.
Que te
What up,
watching,
big
yeah,
bro?
G.
Let's just hope we don't keep slipping because we don't know where
I'd
we
rather
heading.
live here than live
Salute
any
to
other way.
everybody in the
Fuck.
panel.
Yo, I'll be upstairs in like 5 minutes, yeah.
Oh
You
shit,
said
ETA.
you
Yo,
said
Rome,
what,
he
H?
said it's going down in 5 minutes.
What the
The
fuck?
fuck was going on?
What's going on,
I'm
H?
like, where the hell is he?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
What's
Hey,
the word?
what's poppin', my guy?
What's up, H?
Hey man, love is love and life is life, man.
Yeah.
God.
Food is food, nigga. Water's water.
Exactly,
Yo, this
exactly what it
nigga.
is, man. Take
That's
it.
all we need to
Sweet,
sustain
though.
life, you heard?
Yo, take life for what it is, man. No more, no
What
less.
it is.
Yo,
I
shout out
see
to
you
Facts,
out
though.
here with the fresh lineup, H. Okay.
Oh, this is like a
We
week
see
old
you.
lineup.
Oh,
this nigga got the
This is
this
like
nigga got the
Yes,
Oh,
it's here.
nigga
He
got
knew
the
you was coming on the
Denzel
line,
lineup.
sincere.
This shit
yeah.
pristine.
This is like a week old. This is if I
Yo,
was to
sincere.
get
He
into
knew you was
a
coming on the line tonight.
This nigga
Hey.
shit's pristine, nigga. This nigga got the Denzel Washington, nigga.
come on, laugh like him.
Bullshit. This nigga got the Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
Yo, this
Laugh
is what
like
it's
him.
supposed to
Laugh
be.
like him.
Love.
Do the
It's supposed to
Denzel.
be love between everybody here. Like that's his
It's always love. It's always love.
H,
Love
we
it.
hear
It's
you, but
the
it's still
4th of
going
July.
down.
It's the
It's
4th
just
of July, you
masked
heard?
in a different
4th
way.
of July.
The
Yo,
4th of
that's
July
what
July,
week
you
is
heard?
still going
Yo,
down.
Esco,
though.
you
Niggas
gotta,
available, you heard?
It's gonna be a lot of them
Heard?
too. It's gonna be a lot of them.
Gel's
Yo,
gonna
you
make
gotta
sure
put up
you
the
stay
setup,
sober
Esco,
all day,
man.
Esto. I mean, Rome. Gel said he gonna make sure you sober all day. He said.
Yo, it's going down. It's going
So we
down.
gonna drink
July,
after. He
July
gonna drink
4th.
We gonna
after.
be the
Yo,
only ones on the pod though.
Yo,
We ain't
I'ma
gonna be
make
the
sure.
only ones on the pod.
Yo, say, yo, say,
Is you go buy that
Yo.
no
yo,
more,
Pops,
nigga?
I'ma
Like,
make some
fuck,
shirts
nigga.
with these niggas' faces on it, yo. A face off, yo. I'ma make some shirts with these
We ain't
niggas'
gonna be the
faces
only
on
ones.
it.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do?
Gang, nigga, right? That shit hard, nigga.
I'm with it.
Yo, this
Right,
is like
cuz? Some
Shit,
shirts
So,
with these
yo,
niggas' faces on it, right, cuz?
That would be hard. That would be so hard.
You know what we
what
hard?
was the last topic though? If you don't mind me asking.
Esto versus Rome.
No, yeah.
We were talking about after that. We were talking about
We
her
were talking about that Iranian man that
that
decapitated his wife and was parading around town with her fucking head in his hand.
Oh right.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You didn't hear about that?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Where
send it
this-
to the group chat.
Where did it happen?
Kurdistan or some shit like
I'm gonna
that.
send it to the group
Iran
chat.
or Iranian
In
or I don't know.
Pakistan.
Kurdistan.
Yo, I'm about to say if
Somewhere
that
on
happened
that
in
side.
America,
Yeah.
if that happened in America, all bets is yo.
It's
Nah.
happened here before.
But I'm saying parading through the fucking streets with
Look,
somebody's
low
head.
key has happened here before.
Crazier
I'm
shit
sure.
has happened in America.
Yeah.
Right.
We in Salem a few times.
That shit happened in the Bronx a few times.
Like that. I heard some crazy
Yo,
shit.
that's
but
nah,
like
that's
that?
crazy.
I just sent it to the
And
chat,
this
yo.
now, no, wait.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say that this generation is crazier than back in the day. Like
No, we
Yeah.
didn't say that. Nobody said
somebody
that.
to fucking walk around with somebody's head to be paid. Yo, wait, that's crazy.
Nah,
I would do that, honestly. I would do that.
I would do that.
Nah, you say you would do that shit.
I would definitely do that
Say that
shit.
shit. Nah.
I gotta tell you about that. I gotta tell you about
That's
that.
personal.
Let somebody mess with my kids.
Nigga, everybody in America got guns. Nigga, everybody in America got guns.
Fuck
How
that,
many
nigga.
you know is actually out there
I don't
stabbing
have a gun on me.
motherfuckers?
That's
Niggas don't
funny.
got guns when they sleeping.
Everybody has like
Motherfuckers don't got guns when they sleeping.
everybody has like a deep-seated, sick.
You hear more about
sick
mass shooters than
violence.
motherfuckers taking off
Yo,
people's
H,
heads.
I sent it to the group chat, big bro. I sent it to the group chat. Whoever haven't seen it, you feel me? With the nigga walking with the shorty head, like walking with her head right there, yo.
What y'all want?
And he got the machete in the other hand.
Hey, it's 11/11. Make a wish.
Hey,
I wish upon the star.
Good shit.
I give up talking. Jack had
That nigga Rome, yo, we ain't hear you say a word.
Bro,
I've been trying to
He wanted to tell a story. He wanted to tell a story.
Here we go.
The guy talking, the guy not even listening. So somebody
With the nigga with the Slick Rick, nigga. With the here we go.
$30 million or $30 million on crack pipes.
Let Rome tell the
So
story.
you say about $30 a crack?
What you
Nah,
said?
get it, bro. Get it.
Nah,
Forget it,
Biden's
bro. I'm
giving
not gonna
$30 million for free crack pipes for crackheads.
You know why he's doing that, right?
Did you know that?
You know why he's doing that, right?
Wait, say that again.
That sounds stupid, right? That sounds crazy, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
You know why he's doing it, though, right?
To combat
Nah,
it.
what's the point?
He
He's
spent
trying to produce
$30
more
million
crackheads, bro.
program
He's trying to produce more crackheads to slow
free
down the
crack
fucking
pipe
economy.
to crackheads. Dead ass serious.
Yeah, he's trying to push for more crackheads, bro.
Damn.
Wow,
That's the only thing I see. That's the only thing I see.
Yo,
There's
you
more
know they
crackheads
got
out there.
those centers for the dope heads too, though, right? That they could go and overdose on purpose.
I sent it to SK.
What?
Yeah, I
Yo,
saw
nigga, the drug game has changed, bro.
Yo, did
They're
you
trying
guys
to
see?
prevent loss, so you know.
Did you
they
guys
make
see
those-
that they're now making locations for fiends to get like high at and shit like that? Like locations.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That same thing. It's the same
Yo,
place.
niggas thought The Wire
Same
was
place.
joking. They thought that show was fake. That shit is real as can be. The Wire, everything that happened with if you watch from season 1 to season 5, or even I think it was like 6 seasons or whatever. If you've seen all that shit between that one city, that shit is happening to every single fucking city in America right now, including Chicago, St. Louis, Boston, New York. Like that shit's happening everywhere, bro.
Nah, I'm with H because like in this day and age, like crack is almost like a
Yo, they
extinct
always
drug,
put it in the
dude. Like,
movies.
it's
They
almost
always put it in
extinct.
the movies and they put it in the shows before they put it into reality.
So why
They
would
always
you
do that. When they say art imitate life, that shit is real.
You know what they're doing, right? They're conditioning us.
Exactly.
Yes, always
exactly.
That's what they're doing.
With the police
They're
shootings,
conditioning us, and they do that with a lot of shit.
like
They do that with
nobody's
little
talking
kids
about the
and the
dude
little
that just
dolls
got.
that they fucking
Yo,
made.
they picked this. They had the key to this nigga's door. Picked this, like went in his crib, said warrant. We got a warrant. This nigga woke the fuck up and he got 2
I
shots.
seen that. Embodied the nigga, bro.
Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
talking.
bro. They trying to pass a law because of that, y'all. Yo, they had
How
this
they
law.
got a fucking key to your crib before
Yes,
they even
bro.
supposed to go into your crib? They
Yeah,
supposed
they
to
don't
say,
gotta knock in your crib, yo. They can
Like,
just
what
run
the
in your
fuck
crib
is
right
that?
now. 40 cops right now, running your house right now. They don't have to knock right now.
Ain't nobody
no
talking
knock
about
warrant.
this right now, though.
But how the fuck are they,
Bro, they
like, how am I
walked in
supposed to
and
react
bodied
to that?
it,
Like,
bro.
how's anybody supposed to
Like,
react?
yo, this is
Bro,
what
they
she
walked in and
said.
bodied it,
Listen to
bro.
this. This is normalized. It's
becoming
normal to
the
go
norm.
in somebody's crib now
It was that Breonna
unannounced
Taylor case.
and kill somebody, even if their fucking gun is registered or not.
Right, they see a gun and it's boom. They see a phone, a wallet, anything, boom. Yo, bro, this nigga was sleeping. They passed a law, bro, where they don't have to knock on your door and say warrant and
Bro,
say
look at the
And you know what's
Breonna
even
Taylor
worse
case.
about that
Boston
shit?
police, nothing,
His
nigga. They
crib
just
wasn't
running your
even
shit.
on the fucking on the list.
Yeah, it was the wrong house.
On the list.
Oh my god!
It was
Yeah,
the
that's
wrong
like-
house.
That's
It
like
was
the
3
Breonna
people
Taylor
that was on the list, and his house wasn't named on the list. And they went in his crib and murdered this man.
and nothing
Your
happened.
It
H,
was the wrong
H,
crib.
that's
They
like
was at the
Breonna
crib that
Taylor,
was right
bro.
next door to the crib they were supposed
Yo,
to be in.
yo,
They said.
say her name. Say her name. Breonna
Facts.
Taylor.
Facts. It's just like her situation. And then they had the nerve to charge,
And they
right?
didn't get
And I
charged.
hold up. Check this out. No, they got charged.
Charged her
for shooting
boyfriend
the
though.
wall.
This is horrible.
They didn't get
The
charged with her
boyfriend.
murder.
Yes, they got charged for shooting the wall,
The
Sincere.
wall, not
Yeah,
with
the
her
wall.
The
murder.
fucking
For damage
wall.
in the property.
What
Wow, not
charges?
killing her?
Damage to
Needs
property?
more to bring- Like, come
Wow.
on,
Wow.
son. Like,
Wow.
come
You know,
on.
for
You
the
literally
destruction,
killed a
you know,
woman, but you get
Damaging
charged
the
for shooting the
property,
wall.
but not
Come
killing
on,
her.
y'all.
That's
hard to
fucking
fucking
crazy.
You
This
know
is
what
why I
they
say,
taught
like,
us? You know what they taught us in the license school to go get your firearm? That we not even allowed. If like if I'm a shooter, nigga, I can't even. I gotta make sure I'm a hurt him if I'm gonna shoot him. I can't shoot at the wall and shit like that. You feel me? So the fact that they shot the wall and they charged them with like what was it? He said
Yo.
disruption of property or some shit.
It's just-
Nigga,
yo,
that's
this shit
fucked
is
up.
ridiculous. If you seen the
That's
video,
bullshit.
That's like the lady in Florida when the somebody broke into her house and she shot a warning fire, and
Oh, no,
instead of
that was-
shooting him,
that
she
was
shot
her
a warning
husband.
fire, and
That was
she
her
went to
husband.
jail.
Yo, that shit happened to
fucking
that shit happened
serious?
Her
to
husband was beating
Yo, that
Jesus
shit
her,
happened to a
Christ sake.
and
YouTuber.
she
They
I'll
said
be
she
an
should have
American,
been
but I'm
shot.
not
If
even
she
proud
wasn't
because
shot, she would have
America's
been
fucked
fine.
up.
and she's still in jail.
Yo, that shit happened to a YouTuber. He had a stalker always coming to his crib. So the dude came to his crib and
I'm
he shot
shaking right
people.
now.
He shot a warning shot inside of his house, and he got
Like, so
arrested.
what's
for
the
it.
point of me getting my gun license and all this shit if that shit's still a possibility?
Didn't
To
I
me-
tell you that's why I don't even carry this shit, bro? I'm scared of it. I don't
What's
walk
the
around with it.
point?
I don't drive with it.
It's
Nothing,
wrong
bro.
for us, though, that's why.
I got brothers that
Keep
Nah,
it.
that
I
has
don't-
a license.
I don't like all that power on me, dog. That's just crazy. Like I had
I
a
feel
good
like
job
you
lined
having
up.
it on you, and people look at you, they treat you different. That's why I don't like having it on me.
And
That's why I don't
But
drive
they say
around
in
with it.
America it's better to have it than not to have it.
Yeah, but
So why should
I
we
wish I
fucking
had
have
one.
it in the first place?
You
It's
know
my
what?
I wish
problem.
I had one.
Nah, dog.
If we
You know what?
respect if we respect ourselves, if we respect our kids, and respect our neighbors, why should we have something like that in the first place?
And not for
there's
nothing.
people
This
that
is
respect
where-
us, I mean,
this
there's
is
people that
where-
respect us, H.
Government that we have.
But
at the end
this
of the
is
day.
where not only that, but this
But it's
is
not even
where
just the
this is
government.
where this is where we have to this is where our people, black and brown people, need to be more aware, because the problem is that these laws don't just pass overnight. There's a process, and when the process begins, we as the community have a right to go to these hearings and shut this down, and we don't. Because what
Right.
happens is that they're too busy distracting you with all the
All the
other shit
bullshit.
that doesn't even really matter.
And it's working.
Smoke screens.
That's why we need you here, sincere.
Right?
Nah, that shit real
Since
shit, though.
we're just now coming
You understand what I'm
into a
saying
sense
to
where
you?
can
So
own
we have
guns.
a right to say no. We don't want to pass this
I
in
want to
our
ask the
state.
panel a quick question. Do any of y'all watch C-SPAN?
Nah, what is that, big bro?
That's
Every
what
now
I'm
and
saying.
then.
I don't
That's
watch
Every now and
news.
then.
I don't
I
watch
haven't
any
seen
news.
it in a while, though.
That's
court
the
cases
reason I
and shit
asked. C-SPAN, right? Real talk is a government channel.
Yeah.
So they're
You can
feeding you
see
fake
laws
news
being
already.
passed on C-SPAN.
Facts.
You can see arguments in court
Guess
for
what?
different
Happened in the
policies.
Capitol
You put
building.
court cases on there, your live court
Yo,
cases.
another thing that people don't really talk about that I'm about to bring it up right here. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this, but another thing, even though you got your license to carry, you still get discriminated against, because it's like the white people, you can see them out and about
Do
with
you?
their guns and shit, bro, and
Do
nothing
you?
will happen to them, right? But then if me and Senya got our guns on us and we walking around somewhere, you feel me, or my homie got his license to carry and he got his pole on him
Yo,
too,
God forbid.
automatic, bro, police always pull up, bro, and like
Yo,
fuck
Boston.
with niggas, you feel me?
Yo, just so happened, like you sleep, you chilling with your gun, you have your gun, and you fall asleep. You just so happen fall asleep with your gun and your shit, right? And these niggas bust in your crib before they even say they're supposed to knock in your crib. They're
I'ma
supposed
just
to knock.
reach. I'ma reach. That's my instinct. That's what I
Like,
was
nigga,
taught
they
in class.
bust in your crib
So I'ma
talking
reach.
about, and they kick
That
your
happened to my
fucking
uncle.
couch talking about warrant this and
That happened to my
cops,
uncle.
police. What is your first reaction when you wake up if you have a gun in your hand?
And you know they're gonna come around 4 in the morning.
Sad to say, the first thing they taught me in that class was to reach. Both of us was to grab that shit. You feel me, nigga? You
That was
supposed
the
to lay
same
it
thing, and
down.
I didn't even take. I took my classes, but I didn't go further like with the interview and all that shit to get my shit, because for one, I'm moving. Two, you're not supposed to get an address and then move and not.
Yeah. Facts.
So, two, I wanted to know where the fuck I was moving. Like, these niggas don't play no games with this shit. With this gun shit, they don't play no games. So when my brother has his shit is fully legit and he carries shit all the time. So I test him. Like, yo, nigga, what's your laws and all this shit? I test him all the time and he legit.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, bro, like, be safe, niggas. Like, these niggas don't play games. We're under a different law. We're under the different rules. No matter how much these fucking laws they say
for that, bro. You heard?
Yo, big bro.
For that.
No matter how much they say these laws or amendments is for us, they never was.
Yeah, they're not. That's what I was just about to say, big bro.
Not even 3/5 of a fucking man can
like,
these
bro. They only persist to us when it's us doing it. You feel me? That's the point. Like, niggas is allowed to have guns.
They want to give us 40 to 70 to 80 years.
You gotta go back to what's they're allowing us to have guns, but it's not us that they want with the guns. You feel me? Nope. It's them they allowing with the guns.
This is what
I
happens.
have my gun on me.
No. So the problem is this. The problem is that they do listen. They do want minority brown and black communities to have these guns, but because you got to remember that the federal government's the one who brought drugs and guns into our communities. They're the ones who gave it to our people, is what you have to understand. And you have to know that they do want our communities to have guns, but they want them to have it illegally. They want them to have it so that they can kill each other off, and so that they can start war against each other while they sit back and watch their master plan and play out.
So check this out. The 13th.
They know that we have access. We have. Oh, go ahead, Ghost. My bad.
When y'all get a chance, look up the Patriot Act. I want y'all to look
the Patriot Act and the 13th through 15th Amendments.
That shit's, man, fuck all that.
Not the reason
why.
It is
the reason why I just went through all of that. The 13th through the 15th. None of that shit benefited the black community ever.
Exactly. So what happens if you read that and in states,
ain't no fucking laws or amendments that has benefited the black community besides segregation. Even segregation.
Yo, that's facts. He's talking shit.
Even segregation fucked us over. If we stay with our own community, criminal record, so intimidated by us because we had built our own banks, we built our own infrastructures,
and they destroyed it.
These niggas helps. Without these niggas, anything.
And they flooded them, they burnt them down, they scared us away, all type of shit.
Lakes, nigga, over our fucking towns off the bullshit. After an Emmett Till, they put our whole towns under lakes.
Under lakes, nigga, they filled them up with water, nigga.
There's evidence of it. So you can't sit there and tell me, nigga, I can sit here and have a successful community under these niggas' governments. I could never do that. Never, ever in my fucking life could I do that. I could have a sustainable fucking household, but a community, you never see that. With my skin color and mine,
they won't allow it. They won't allow it because they won't allow it because when you do, you're considered a terrorist group.
That's facts.
Fuck that. We're militia. Exactly what she said. We're considered a militia.
A gang, a militia, a gang.
And we decided to make mental people. Yo,
we're a menace to society. We consider, a threat to the government. Like, come on, bro. It happens. Hell yeah.
This is Black history.
This is why. This is why it is up to us. This is why it is up to us to teach our young kids about what the law states, how it pertains to them. It's not just important to teach them about what is in the law. It is important to teach our kids how it pertains to them, because they manipulate it and they conform it to how to benefit them. Because that 13th Amendment for my father's case didn't mean anything. Because nobody showed my father, nobody taught my father how that pertained to him as a Latino in America.
Let me finish to what it states in there, because this is really critical. Like what it states in there is if you have a criminal record, it specifically states that you lose your free man status. So that has to be changed completely. Starting from there, from a constitutional basis, nigga.
Depending what your crime is, bro.
That's been since they even so-called freed us from fucking slavery. What was that?
It's mad shit in there that's not right.
Reconstruction. It was called Reconstruction. Bro, you couldn't be a free man. You couldn't be a black person walking the street at the night, nigga. They would hang you.
Yeah.
It's called Sunset City. They're considered Sunset Cities.
Some cities still got their signs up.
I've
seen.
You kidding me?
What sign is that? What sign is that? I'm sorry.
They're considered Sunset Cities. They're cities where black people weren't allowed to be there outside after sunset, or they would target you and they would hunt you down and kill you like you was an animal.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I see it again, I'll post it inside.
Yo, this is the history that they try to hide. You understand? And
this is the history they deny.
No, they try to hide it as best as
they alter and change to make themselves look better.
Oh, yeah. Greatest secret is that y'all
look at the people with the Confederate flags, bro. They be saying, "Yo, my grandfather fought for this shit and all this shit."
That's why I want to watch this show.
You heard
everything's gonna be all white. Everything's gonna be all white on Showtime on the 11th. On Showtime 11th, everything's gonna be all white.
I think it was
it's gonna expose all these motherfuckers, all these motherfucking peoples in this ideology, the Trump ideology, for all the shit that they do. Just with thunder. I don't give a fuck if these niggas watch that shit. I just want our people to watch this shit for our awakening, because at the end of the day, nigga, all that shit comes to an end.
But it's definitely
all this shit comes to an end, bro. Like if you think about it,
really gonna come to an end.
What did you have? You had the Black Panther movement. With the Black Panther movement, you still had niggas like out there. You had niggas with the 5%ers. You had mad niggas out there that was trying to give niggas the knowledge. And this is that era, and this is that generation that's going to do it.
And it's important that it's important because a lot of people don't know is that our kids are not being taught about slavery.
Right.
They took that. They took that out of the history content. And two, what they do teach them about slavery and the history that comes with it, they're lying to them. They're telling them that the enslaved people came over here willingly.
Wow.
Read these children's textbooks.
Yeah. Remember, I was telling y'all about that shit. What did the textbook say, yo?
It's all a setup. And this is why I say it's up to us to teach our kids what is really going on and what really happened.
She said it was my choice, bro. The shit said it was my choice, bro.
H, you and I were talking about this the other day, right? Remember when I brought it up to you, the law in Florida that bans people making white people feel bad about racism?
Yeah, yes, that's a law now.
Passing a law.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
talk that shit, girls.
like
What's the law? What is it?
What's
the law,
I'll
girls?
pull it up for y'all.
Yeah,
pull it up for y'all.
Yo, bro,
Yeah,
it said
pull it
that
up, bro.
you
Pull
can
it up,
get
bro.
charged.
We need to see that shit.
You can get arrested and charged if you.
Yo,
make
I'm not
white
playing
people
with.
feel
I'm not
bad
playing
about
with these
slavery
niggas, man. I'm
or
not playing
That's
with
why,
these
that's why I'm with that.
I'm
that
not
new
gonna
model
cut my voice no
that
more
new
for
model
this shit.
Kanye got. Yo, H, what was that new model Kanye got?
Yo, G Dot said black people are Native
Black
Americans.
Future Month. He talking about
Black Future
that's
Month.
Black History Month. It's Black Future Month from now on. Because we gotta think about this future now.
Shout out to Kanye.
Nigga, we've been fucking selling our souls through our trauma for eternity. For eternity. No matter what comedian it was, no matter what basketball player it was, no matter what actor it was because of our fucking trauma that they got famous off of. Training Day, Nigga, Denzel didn't get a fucking Oscar until he became a bad person, until he became a fucking bad actor,
a villain,
or a drug dealer or whatever. Shit like
Halle
that.
Berry had a fucking white man.
My
Halle
thing
Berry
is,
had a fucking white
what
man.
Kanye is saying,
But
he
you
even
know
has
what?
a
I might as well
basketball
go to
team.
sleep because you're not
He
letting
has
me
a
get my
sports
point
team.
across
Let him
here.
finish,
So,
Rome.
you know
Let
what
him
I'm
finish,
What I'm
Rome.
saying,
I've been
what
trying
Kanye
to
is
say
talking about, even
something
not even
about something
Kanye,
about
even
this
start with
5%
Kanye.
shit.
It started with Morgan Freeman, where he was like, I don't represent Black History Month.
G-Face.
That shit is just nothing but
Turn on
fucking.
your camera.
Yo,
It's
G-Face, you gotta turn on
conditioning.
your camera
It's
first to get on the panel.
conditioning.
Yeah,
It's
so we
nothing but
know
conditioning.
it ain't a troll or nothing.
It's showing you how much our people has fucking been through and still continue to this day, has still continued to have to go through in order to get some type of fucking crumb out of this fucking society they call America.
You can't turn your camera on, G-Face?
So what I'm
Yeah,
saying, what
and I
he's saying is, nigga,
I
we
thought-
are
We
the
got you,
future.
Ron. Hold
Our
on, Ron.
kids
Hold
is
on,
the
Ron.
future.
G-Dot, that's you?
Your kid
G
is the
face, G-Dot?
future. Like
Yo,
this is
Rome,
it right
Rome,
now.
what was you about to
Our
say?
generation is it now. From gals on, like everybody, every single motherfucker on this panel.
No, we are
Your
responsible.
kids and on is it. It's us. It's just us. Literally, we don't have shit. Our
Right.
older ones is sick and
Yo,
they're
listen,
gone.
can I say
They're
something?
gone.
Facts.
All right, go ahead, Ron. Go
So
ahead,
all
Ron.
we have is us to build our
Can I
future.
say
Fuck all
something?
this.
'Cause I've been
We know
trying to
our
talk for like
history.
the longest.
We
Man.
know
Nah,
our
he
history. The
just
ones that
talking
grown,
his shit
we
though.
can
No
teach them.
bullshit.
But as for right now, we gotta go. We gotta think about the future. That's the only thing we haven't fucking thought about as a society, as Hispanics, as Black people. We
As a
haven't thought about the
community, none of
fucking
that
future.
shit. It's a fact.
We haven't thought about the future. How do you think we have an Elon Musk and who the fuck do we got a Kanye West? I love Kanye, but I'd rather have an Elon Musk than a Kanye.
Nah, that's a fact.
Nah,
That's
you
a
should
fact.
have both. Should have both.
We should have
Nah,
a
that's
both,
not what
but
he's
at the
saying.
same
That's not
time,
what
we
he's
don't
saying,
I
though.
know
have.
what he's saying.
Who's
We don't
our
have
Elon
that.
Musk?
No,
Who's
I
our
know
Elon
exactly
Musk?
what H is saying.
Kanye is
But
the spark. Kanye is the spark.
Kanye,
You never know.
Kanye doesn't hide anything. He says what he's thinking.
You know
That's
who
what we
else
need.
did it? No,
We need
Nipsey.
people like that, bro.
Nipsey,
Nah,
when
Nipsey
he
was
was
a
at
rapper.
He's
when he
also
was at
plagued
the-
by
when he was at
mental
the
health.
Starbucks. Oh, listen,
Nipsey-
when he was at the
that's-
He's not
Starbucks,
crazy.
he
Kanye's
met
not
the
crazy.
dude that knew how to fucking do the I can't
Code. He did
pronounce
code
it.
and
Um,
he did
like the code and all that shit. He was a
Yeah,
fucking
hold on.
genius.
You're Rome. You was gonna say something?
Nah, good because nobody made me talk good.
You got it right now,
Nah,
Ron. Go
bro,
ahead,
he
Ron.
had
Go
to
ahead,
My
Ron.
finish.
bad,
Go ahead.
Now, Ron, you got the screen. You got the panel, Ron.
Go ahead. H was on.
My bad,
Ron,
Ron.
you
You
got
got
the
it.
panel.
Like I said, my brother's a 5%,
Show your face. Show your
and
face.
he taught me lessons of 5%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
he
you already
told me
know
lessons
this,
the other day.
and I
Did
could
he
put him
actually
on right now,
tell me lessons
and
the
he
other
could
day?
tell you
Big
about
facts.
5%, and it's true what you're saying.
No respect
You
to
get what I'm
him.
saying? As long as we don't unite, we never gonna get nowhere because we're designed to destroy each other.
You know that black on black and Hispanic on Hispanic. That's just all distorted.
Exactly.
All them stats is
Exactly.
distorted.
We just
We all the
we
same.
always
It's all
We
planned
all the
out,
Nigga,
same.
82% of the
that
people
shit.
right?
white people kill each other. How come you don't hear white on white crime?
I need you to
There's
get
white
on
on
here,
white
my nigga.
crime every
Because
fucking day in our
All
city.
the
they don't
time.
want to tell
Every
We
that
day in
don't
our
hear
story.
about
eyes.
it. It's true.
They
It's
don't want to
true.
tell that story on white crime.
Yo,
Because
G
it's
Dot
not.
said,
About the
Yo,
media
G
and
Dot said
everything
black
trying to
people
change
are Native
the
It
narrative.
Americans.
makes them look
That
We
is
good.
gotta, we
You
gotta,
would
we
have
gotta
thought my
control
brother.
the
Listen,
narrative.
Peter,
That's
hold
the
up,
greatest
Peter.
secret
You would
right
have thought
there.
my brother. You would have thought, as my brother being a Spanish person, he would have became a Latin King
Yo,
or
Ron, show your face.
Nieta
Nah,
and all
bro,
that.
we would
No,
never thought that.
he became a
Never
five
thought that.
percenter.
Nah,
That's
You,
82.
you what
real
I'm
fact.
saying? No, but you're saying, but
That's real.
because that's how it is these days. It's like people join stuff because when you in the prison system, oh, I gotta join the Latin crew. I gotta join the black crew.
I
I
get
gotta
that.
join my own shit. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
constant that
But
I
in all
respect that.
reality,
surviving
my brother, instead of joining the Spanish crews and the Latin Kings and all this other shit, he became a 5%er. His name is C Allah.
When I was Latin King, we
C
had a lot of
Devon
Molinos.
C Allah.
Allegedly.
Oh, C Allah Freedom. Wait, what? C
Peace to the gods. Yo,
Devon
G Dot, that was you
Freedom
right there when that was you
God
trying to tap in, G
Allah.
Face.
Yo, G
You
Dot
get what I'm
popping.
saying?
What you just said?
Yeah, tap in, bro.
And the reason he, like he
This shit.
said, the reason he joined was to get the knowledge that he needed.
Mm-hmm.
You
Now the
understand what I'm
knowledge
saying?
is
I
So
can't front.
he taught me that.
That's
He
smart.
taught me
Yo,
that because I was ignorant to that. You get what I'm saying? So
That's a fact, bro.
H, I agree with you. You
No.
know what I'm saying with what you're saying,
Justin Butler, you gotta turn on your
100%.
camera.
No, I'm
Justin
not.
Butler.
I'm not even gonna show my face because
No,
you
that's not
know
you.
what I'm
Not
saying.
Nah,
you,
I'm
I'm
Rome.
not
Not you,
talking to
Rome.
you. I'm
Not
not
you,
talking
Rome.
to you,
y'all
bro.
niggas trying to acknowledge me. Oh, all
Nah,
right, my
bro.
bad.
He just
My bad, my
acknowledged
bad,
you right
my
now.
bad, my
You're
bad,
ugly
my
as
bad,
shit.
my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Shout out to
But you
Rome.
get what I'm saying? My brother's a 5%er, and he kicked all that shit to me. Okay, I'm not gonna understand all of it, but I understand bits of it because you know what I'm saying? Because I was living a different life from him.
Yeah,
Word.
a lot of it is history.
You get
I
what
learned
I'm
a lot
saying?
being in the gang,
Yeah.
bro.
And my brother always taught me that 5% knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I still didn't learn it all because remember we went separate ways. We started our family, so I didn't get to learn everything that he knows. But if
Word.
you want to know about it, I wish he would get on the mic and you know what I mean. I don't know if he wants to. You
Nah,
know
he
what I'm
should.
saying?
He
But
should. Austin, I like what
Yo,
he's
you know what I'm
trying to
saying? But he could kick that real shit because H H the little bit that he kicked, H understood where he was coming from. Being that H understands the you know what I'm saying, the 5%. Like H said, he studied a little bit of everything, but he's more on the 5% side because he understands the 5% side more than everything else that he studies because it kicks more knowledge. Like I said, minorities, minorities, which is Spanish, blacks, you know, even Asian is minorities. If we don't come together, nigga, we not never
facts.
gonna accomplish nothing in life, nigga. We just gonna be the bottom nigga, you know what I'm saying? While the Caucasians be on top and they
Nah,
continue to rule the world.
you know what it is? You know what else is fucking us up too? When we get to a position in life where we feel like we're
All right.
successful and we don't help nobody else out.
Hmm.
We become
So
gatekeepers and we block the
Selfish,
other
I'm gonna have
way.
to
selfishness,
send this in, right?
selfishness.
So I gotta send this
Exactly,
in.
selfishness. Every man for
Go ahead,
himself.
girls.
Go ahead, girls. Talk your shit.
All right. So check this out, y'all.
Let's
Right.
see, you gotta for
Right here, if you read,
one
it
day,
says
just
it
you
says
to
the
come out here
bill.
and
Oh, I
just
see what
Go
it
speak,
ahead,
nigga.
says
girls.
though.
No, hold on.
'Cause my
Zoom in,
man was
girls.
like, "Here,
Zoom
Right
in.
man,
here. Hold on. I'm trying to put
remember
y'all on
that
right
kid
here.
that
Hold on. Let me
H?
highlight it.
He really agrees with you,
A Florida Senate
huh?
committee.
All
Yep.
right.
Because
So it says
everybody else
Florida
don't know
committee
about
on
it.
Thursday
He's not
advanced a
that,
bill that will
not
prohibit
yo,
white people, making white people feel discomfort when taught or trained about past discrimination in
huh?
public schools and private businesses. The bill SB 148 would prevent school educators from teaching subjects
But
that make
they look like
students
they're
feel
interested in your learning
responsible
about it.
for
That's
historical
why you need
wrongs
to
based
one
on their
day,
race, sex,
that
or
time, I
national
put you
origin.
on and you keep this shit. Everything you learn.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, girls. My fault. Go ahead.
You heard what I said?
Is that
Nah.
just for that
You know,
state?
you
Yo,
know, you
bro,
meet
he's
me
trying to
again,
read
me and you
something.
can
We
Hold up,
can't
is
hear
that
this
man.
nigga.
is that girls is reading something, Room? Give girls a chance to read it. Nobody trying to play you
But
on
I
that,
was
Room.
talking, I was on the table at the minute, nigga. See that real.
A Florida state committee on Thursday advanced a bill that will prohibit making white people feel discomfort when taught or trained about past discriminations in public schools and private businesses. The bill SB 148 would prevent school educators from teaching subjects that can make students feel responsible for historical wrongs based on their race, sex, or national
Wow.
origin.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Right? And private
Yes.
business, right? It says training or employment practices that make an individual feel uncomfortable on similar grounds could be subject to a company lawsuit or unlawful employment practices.
Wow.
Yo, but
Crazy.
what?
All right. And
That's
now check this
fucking
out, right?
The fuck going
It
to
says
the
the state
fucking
committee, right? The state education committee approved the bill on Thursday on the party lines, right? And it said they quoted, right? An individual by virtue of his or her race or sex does not bear responsibility for actions committed in the past by members of the same race or sex. All right, and this is Senator Manny Diaz over there in Florida, right? He's a Republican, and then he also goes on to say, an individual should not be made to feel discomfort, guilt, anguish, or any form of psychological distress on account to his or her race.
All right, I have something to ask real quick, y'all. So that could possibly help us too, though, because if there's topics that they say they're not comfortable with talking about with our, you know what I mean, with the students, they have to talk about it. But the only shit is that they might not know when to draw the line. You know, they might talk about way too much to our kids that we might not talk about.
I respectfully disagree with you.
You think? What you think?
I respectfully disagree with you because anything that's worthwhile talking about, anything that's worthwhile teaching our kids about what the fuck happened to our people is gonna make motherfuckers uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Period. Because at the end of the day,
that's what I said.
At the end of the day, hold on, no, because at the end of the day, we as black and brown people have to sit down with our kids and tell them how they have to act when police is around. White people don't have to have that fucking conversation with them. Period. We still have to sit down and have conversations with our kids that make them feel uncomfortable about what the fuck their rights are and how they should behave, like if they did something wrong because they're guilty before proven fucking innocent. You shouldn't be made to feel uncomfortable. Why? Because racism still fucking exists. Racism is embedded in every system that exists in America. It has to be uncomfortable. If it's not uncomfortable, you're not doing it right.
You're not gonna tuck it under the fucking rug.
Period.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tuck it under the rug.
I gotta talk to my black son. I gotta talk to my black son how he doesn't have the privilege to quote his rights as these white teenage boys. Yeah, make that shit in the school.
Be careful with that, Poppy.
You shouldn't have to be every motherfucker in this bitch.
Absolutely right. He's talking her shit.
That's
absolutely
right.
Absolutely right. I have to tell my son that he has to put his hands on the dashboard when he gets pulled over because before they even approach his car and he didn't even do nothing wrong. Fuck out of here, dog. My son's gonna always be made feel uncomfortable.
They already look at the guns and drugs, nigga, before they hit your car. They know.
That's what I was saying, cuz. Is this for them? Is this for the teachers?
It's for white America. It's for white America.
White comfort.
It's for white America. This is a setup to stop teaching our kids what really happened.
White comfort. We have to deal with white comfort.
White people never have to be aware of their whiteness at work.
This goes back to that.
We always have to be aware of our blackness.
With Farrakhan, remember the interview with Farrakhan?
This shit away.
Was why should we feel any type of guilt or anything like that towards your type of people when it's your people?
We have to teach our kids to name our grandbabies certain names so they're not discriminated against. Are you fucking kidding me?
No bullshit.
They get a job.
That's why I name my kids some, not Spanish names.
It's like they feel like white guilt. It's white guilt. They feel like we're gonna do the same thing exactly what he said. We come to power.
If I have another one, I'm gonna name them after a number.
We're gonna do the same thing that they done to us. That we're gonna do to them.
Basically. Said, "What's the whitest
like,
name I can come up with?"
If we ever came into power, we're gonna put them in slavery.
It sucks, but
that's that type of fear that they have.
It sucks, my nigga.
Think about this. They still don't even have in the workforce. Nothing exists in the workforce to protect people or to hold people accountable for microaggressions. But you're talking about passing this law?
That's a fact.
Yeah, they don't want the white educators feeling that way. That's what it is. Straight up.
That's what I'm saying. It's for them.
It's for white America, and I'm not for it.
Students,
Like that's real shit. At the end of the day, does Germany not teach their students about the Holocaust and the effects of the Holocaust? You know what I'm saying? And everything they teach that shit religiously.
You have to. And you know what? My thing is too, white people have a choice. You have a decision. Your choices are to either continue to be ignorant to it and act as if it never happened, or you can choose to be an ally.
Give us our land. Give us
Yeah,
something.
you-
We go.
Yeah, we
We'll
need
30
more
acres and a
allies.
mule.
We need more
30
allies.
acres and a mule.
Real
How
racist.
many
We know how to.
minorities
We
you
know
know
how
with
to
30
fucking
acres and a
survive.
mule?
Honestly,
with us, and
give
then
us
not
our
putting
land
up
and move
real
the fuck out
racist.
the way. To be honest,
Give
with
us our fucking
all
land.
bullshit.
Give
you.
us
And move
whatever
the
the
fuck
fuck
out
you
the
gonna
way
give
Hey,
us.
and watch
slaves were
people
supposed
Give
to
us our
get 30
flourish.
acres and a
reparations and
mule,
we
man.
go.
I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know no fucking
If you want us, if
minority
you
with
want
Do
us
you
30
in
guys
our,
acres and
think?
a mule,
you
man.
want
Question:
us in your
Do you guys
society,
think
but
that'll
you don't
change
want us
anything for us?
in your society.
Not at all, bro. I'm reading
Not
the
at
law
all.
itself right now, and like this shit is just straight bias. You know what I mean?
It's
Like all the
biased.
stuff they, like
It's
especially in the
biased, and what
factor
needs
of
to
what they're gonna
happen
teach.
is that the minorities need to come together and they need to do some law reform on that bullshit.
Word.
And
Like for
they need to
instance, check
revise
this out,
that
right?
bill,
They're
and
literally
they need to revise that bill and do some goddamn law reform, because what's happening is the same shit that happened when people migrate to this country and when they were forced to this country. You're giving a whole new identity. You're giving a whole new name. Your name is changed. You're giving a whole social security number, so your birth certificate really doesn't even fucking matter. And then they erase your history, so they're not teaching you about where you come from. So now you don't know where you come from. You don't know your ancestors. You don't know your real name. You've totally lost your complete identity, and you are who they tell you are.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Absolutely not. And then you know what happens is, what they do is they keep it under wraps, and then we have our children, our black and brown children, going missing. Why? Because they have certain bone marrows and they have certain fucking DNAs that's located in their blood that they need to help cure their motherfucking diseases.
Yo,
And now our kids are going missing at an all-time high rate, and ain't nobody fucking talking about it.
Are y'all
Fuck
fucking
outta
kidding
here.
me?
Goosebumps.
Are y'all
She's talking
kidding
that
me?
shit. She's talking
We
her
gotta-
shit.
Facts. If he's talking,
Yo,
though.
we gotta
She's
protect
talking
Linda.
her shit.
We gotta protect her.
You all Super Saiyan
At
level?
Can I
all,
get a smile
at
after
all
that? Can I get a
means, we
smile
gotta
after
protect
that?
her, 'cause she talking that shit.
There you go.
Yeah, she's talking that shit.
Yeah, that's the
That's
bill,
that
y'all.
red
If
wine
y'all,
right
if y'all
there.
interested in
She's
reading it,
back. Yo,
Oh,
yo,
God.
La Pastora's
Yeah.
back,
God,
yo.
we
the
gotta
bill
What
in the
protect
private
her
chat.
right now.
I
La
like this.
Pastora's
That's what we
back,
on
nigga. I'm
tonight.
telling you.
That's
You
what we
heard?
on tonight. I love this.
Yo, if y'all interested in reading the actual bill itself, I put it in the private chat.
No, I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? It's up to us
Shit.
to do something more than just be talking about this too.
Yo, you know who really got me into this shit? Raymond. Shout out to Raymond, bro. He really got me into my really studying this law. Not
And it's
playing.
Black History Month.
Shout out to
Yo,
Raymond.
you know what's
bro.
crazy? You know what's crazy, right? That I'm reading in this, and they're going so much detail into Jewish history, like the Holocaust and stuff. But it's like a bare minimum when it comes
Like,
down to
cause
Black
yo,
history.
they use when they want to do some shit, they bring in the Holocaust to the defeat or to even navigate away from slavery or to compare slavery. Like our slavery or our Holocaust, they'll sit there and try to downplay it with that Holocaust and try to play
Yeah,
it
but
against.
imagine how some
And
of
the
the white
reason for that is
imagine how
because
some
the
of the white
government doesn't want to
people
have to pay African Americans reparations.
A lot of
I
money.
got a whole fucking hold on.
Defense is way.
You know what I'm saying? They try to erase our people and our history.
Not
We
for
deserve
nothing, but
reparations too. Just like the American Indians and just like
Sincere, but if they
no
give
bullshit, yo,
reparations,
sincere. Look what they did to the Native Americans.
They're just trying to figure out how to give us reparations.
Look
yeah,
what
but
they did with
the
Native
land is
Americans. They don't want to
ours.
give them
No, they're trying to
true
figure out
land,
who
you know
to
what I'm
give it
saying?
to.
Yo, Raymond's in the
Who
live,
they
bro.
give
He said shout out to
reparations
H. You heard
The
H?
thing is that the land is ours, H. So it's like if we take the reparations, then it's like, yeah,
No,
we're gonna
it's not
talk
so much
that
as
away
it's not so
forever.
much
The
as
land's
having to do
technically
with
not
the
even
land.
ours, though. Esto,
It's
the
not even
land is the
has
Native
exactly.
Americans.
They gave the Native Americans casinos and shit and reservations. They
Guys,
You feel
didn't.
me? And
They
then
didn't
shut them
give
off into
black people
areas where
Afro
the
guys,
land
descendants
most
wasn't
slaves were
shit.
native,
Wow, now
yo.
that
Don't
you
Most
say
call
it
slaves
like
were
African
that,
native.
Americans,
Guys, y'all
but they
gotta
call
remember that.
Afro Americans the niggas the so-called niggas that's killing each other in Chicago. Those little kids, they haven't gave them niggas shit, nothing, anything.
I'm trying to
No
tell you,
fucking
man.
opportunities.
Own
They
this
only
shit.
gave us fucking
It's
marches, and they
ours.
only gave us the Million Man March, and they only gave us that. Name any kind of financial stability or any kind of laws that they put in place specifically for us.
None.
We
Not
need more
not
land.
one.
Like you
Not
said,
one.
But who's out here? You
Stop
got
it,
the
Chris.
Asian
Like-
hate. No
They
disrespect
got
to
one for
any
y'all.
races.
Stop
No
it, Chris.
disrespect to any other race or anything. But you have the Asian hate law. You have the Asian hate shit. You have the LGBTQ, all that shit. You have the transsexual, all that shit. You got all those laws. But when it comes to a black man or a black woman getting gunned down in the street, there is nothing, absolutely nothing
Talking shit.
for
Talking
us
some shit.
to prevent us from being killed unlawfully without our fucking image being plastered all over the fucking media with fucking whatever it is, no matter
But
if it was
it goes back to what
Trayvon
you
Martin
said.
smoking
We need more
weed,
land.
no
We
matter
need
if
more
it was
communities.
Tamir
That's
Rice
hard.
holding a little fucking plastic gun, no matter if it was fucking Philando Castile
Arbery,
who had
bro,
a legal
Ahmaud Arbery.
gun. He
Ahmaud
had a
Arbery.
legal joint. His shit was legal. And he told him to get his ID for the fucking gun out, and they shot him still with his fucking kids in the back seat. Shit like that. There's nothing out there, and there's nobody on this fucking panel or outside this panel that can tell me that there was a law that was passed for shit like that.
There's none. Not one.
Nothing.
Not one.
That's a
I
fact.
don't give a fuck how much you know about these laws.
Actually, quite the contrary. Now that there's so many cameras out there, the more bullshit that's caught on camera, the more
They
laws
turn
that
those
they put into
off.
place to
They
protect
turn
them.
the body cams off. They turn the body cams off. You have to ask about the body cams.
You gotta make sure.
They take them off before they go into raids. Some
The
of them
more,
don't.
the more that is
Nathan,
caught
what up?
on camera,
Brandon,
the
what up?
more
That's
laws
the
that
only
they
reason
implement
why,
to
though.
protect
That's
the
the only reason why
wrongdoing.
we have these. We don't even have a Trayvon Martin, but we got a Mike Brown. We seen Mike Brown get killed. We seen somebody like 2 weeks later who was fat as shit. Who was talking about 300 pounds, 6'4",
Can't breathe.
running another day, fat as shit. Got gunned down, full 5 shots to the back because the nigga didn't feel like chasing him.
What
Shit
about
like that.
homie
Well, how
in
about,
Staten Island? That they yoked up.
Yeah, we're
They were
selling
selling the
cigarettes.
Lucy.
Eric Garner.
Eric
Yeah, that's
Garner,
what I was
yes,
talking
sir.
about. Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
Radio Raheem all in itself.
Come on, bro.
When did
Like,
Do the Right Thing happen?
that was in
When
the
did that
80s.
movie happen? What, 90, 92, 93? Around that time? Probably even earlier than that. But we're still going through the same motherfucking cycle.
Yeah.
No matter what we do, no matter what we learn, and no matter how we go about it. They talking about comply. No matter how much we hands up, don't shoot, they still fucking shoot. What did I say the other day on this shit? Like this nigga challenged me to a rap, nigga. I was like, nigga, they still hang us and shoot us online. They did this back in the day. They literally fucking took pictures of us, videotaped us before they even had fucking videotape and shit like that. They was hate like this.
They used to use them as postcards.
Yeah, it's a form of
Postcards.
intimidation, my G. That's what it is.
That's wild.
Of people's sons
You
and
gotta
Yeah, it was
daughters.
a form of honor to kill
ain't
a
noticed,
black
yo,
man.
Was still it's the media.
But
Like,
yo,
like
any
Rodney
leader
King
we've
had
had
Gotta
of
get
color,
together, though.
yo,
We have a lot of the
any
Willie
leader
Lynch
we've had of
syndrome,
color,
bro.
right? That hasn't
One
that,
mic,
that
one mic, one mic, one
Martin
mic.
hasn't sold himself out, right? They demonized, right? Called him a terrorist. Look what they did to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? The FBI had files on Martin Luther King like he was a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they're not gonna let us have a true leader who's gonna 100% support us. Why? Because they're gonna shoot him down. They're gonna kill him. Dead ass. Every
That's
black
been the
man knows
history.
that.
That's been the history from the very beginning. Anybody that they know that's an ad that is for the minority community that can definitely implement change and have our people rise up to the occasion, they have taken them down
Yes. They cut their
You know
heads
what?
off, young.
across the board.
They
You
cut
know,
their
it's
heads
so
off,
sad because we got
Oh,
so
it's
many
a
leaders
shame,
nowadays that they don't even recognize it. Like we all leaders in our own right. No matter what you like, even if you're a YouTuber, you have a fucking you have a voice. They can't control you. They can take all the videos.
They trying to do it now though. Look what they doing to Joe Rogan, bro.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan, yeah, but
let's be real. All right,
But that joke,
Even
you know what?
even on here, you're limited to what you can say.
Hold on,
listen.
I'm gonna make
gotta relate
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. If they
Let me
can
make
do it
this
to Joe
argument real
Rogan,
quick,
then
and then y'all could
we can do it to
argue right
anybody.
about this. Check this out.
Joe
Joe
Rogan's no
Rogan,
exception.
even though what he some of the shit is far fetched, right? It is his opinion, right? Right or wrong?
Nah, but it justifies. Does it justify him?
Hold on. Esther, what was you gonna say?
Saying the N-word the way he was saying the N-word.
I feel like a lot of it.
Oh,
So
I feel like
the way he was saying it.
is it wrong that I
You knew
say
what
the
the
N
fuck-
word?
You knew what the
I'm
fuck
like
he
something
said.
for anything.
Hold
He
on,
knew
hold on,
what
hold
the
on.
fuck what kind of backlash it was going to bring him. He knew
Hold on, let
that.
me speak to him right.
Wait.
That's why he apologized the way he apologized.
But I'm
Okay,
not
let
talking about
Esther
that
say
part.
something and then food
That's not the
stamp.
part I'm talking about, though. I'm bringing up the factor of they trying to cancel him over his COVID-19 allegations.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
really what it's about. But
You see what
like,
I'm saying?
But he
So
gonna
now
what-
my whole thing
here's
is
a
this,
perfect-
right? When has freedom of speech, right, about your opinion,
Been
right,
a problem.
has become so to the point where they're trying to cancel you because of your opinion?
yeah, but guys, we gotta relate this. We gotta relate this as well with the Whoopi Goldberg thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why isn't that getting more airtime? Because she didn't say anything wrong.
Right. They suspended
She
her
didn't
off
say
the show
anything
and all
wrong.
that. And
Shout
she's
out to
been the
Zace.
longest- Yo, I think
Slaps.
besides Barbara
Slap,
Streisand, she's been the
nigga.
longest running
Was
member
slaps.
on the View, and they suspended her off of that because of that. I understand what you're saying.
So
I
check
feel
it
what
out.
you're saying.
So check it out. So
His shit is a podcast.
if Jewish is not a race, right? Oh, so they're a religion, and then sometimes they're a race, or they can't be all at the same time. Whenever they want, like, you know what I'm saying, feel
What are you
offended.
talking about?
No, so check it out. Check it out. We have a Jewish rap. We have a Jewish rap. Follow me. We have a Jewish rap star.
Explain that one.
Hold on, can I say
Whoopi Goldberg? No, because Whoopi Goldberg has a big play in this. Because what they try to do to her for what she explained about her opinion, and she apologized for her opinion,
and she got suspended. She got suspended.
Yet
this
again,
guy Joe Rogan, then
America has become
he got a slap in the wrist.
But when does it become good to pick and choose? How is it? How do you pick and choose?
You can't.
That goes back to the
my point.
That goes back to the NFL shit with David
I'm gonna be
Flores.
real factual with y'all. The only way you could get away with shit is if you're not talking about a Jewish person.
Exactly.
Plain and
You
simple.
can't talk about anything they could do positive or negative.
Plain and simple.
Look at Hope.
Same thing with the LGBTQIA community.
Honestly, if you talk about Jews, they call you anti-Semitic.
Exactly.
Immediately.
And it's funny because, like, when you're racist against Muslims, you don't call it anti-Semitic, and it's really the same thing.
That's my point. So therefore, you know what I mean, if you stay away from that topic, right, within media, right, you're not anti-Semitic.
But it's like it's just so asinine because, like, yo, most Jewish people are of color, and Whoopi Goldberg, like, it's so ironic. Like, yo, guys, like, you know what? She should fucking quit. Like, I hope she quits, bro, because the View's nothing without her, bro. I was listening to Dr. Umar, and he mentioned that, and yo, he was totally on par with Dr. Umar. Totally on.
But that's the thing. Let's get into that argument as to a lot of that community thinks that that's a race and not a religion. Any one of us could convert into Judaism.
Yo, a lot of Colombians is fucking Jewish, bro.
Yo.
A lot of them.
Yo, I've been so conditionalized, right? My school, I went to an all Asian school, right? But I went to an all Asian school. They taught everything, but they didn't teach so much as to the point where I would know that Kwanzaa would be my holiday. I thought me being born in March and David, all that shit, I thought I was Jewish. I might probably be. Shout out to the Hebrew Israelites and all that shit, but I might probably be. But I thought that because what they was teaching in my school. They wasn't teaching nothing about my heritage, my actual heritage.
They never have.
Like that. So
Word. That's
They never
crazy, H.
have though.
That's crazy.
Bro, I didn't learn about
like, yo, I'm talking
Black
about they
heritage
had
until high
plays
school.
about the Hanukkah. I knew more about Hanukkah than I knew about Kwanzaa.
You and me
That's
both.
crazy.
Real
Think
talk.
about
I
that.
knew more about
I knew the
Hanukkah
fucking
and Catholic
Pledge of
holidays
Allegiance
than I
and all
did
that
know about
more than
anything
I would
else.
know something about anything about my own culture.
Yo, it's funny how we built the foundation of
I don't
society
know.
and
I
that
thought I was
we get
crazy.
stepped on. That's just so ironic too.
Like my mom makes sure I
you get
learned
stepped
about like the
on.
three kings, like Spanish
Yeah, my mom
hotline and
too.
stuff like
Los
that.
Tres Reyes Magos.
Yeah,
But what
you know what I
about
mean?
those kids that didn't have those moms that had those opportunities to teach them kids? Like my mom. My mom was a full. My mom. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. My mom was a fiend. My mom was a crackhead. She was in the streets. My
A lot
mom
of them
didn't have
was.
she didn't have the time to sit there and fucking teach me about my
But
culture
this is
or my
why I
heritage.
always, and this is what goes back to my original question when we get into these very important conversations. What the fuck are we doing within our communities? How
Exactly.
are we taking responsibility? Because at the end of the day, that's when the village is supposed to step in.
You know what responsibility I took?
Better with our finances.
I
But
didn't
what
go
can
out
you
here.
really do
I
when
didn't
it
go
comes
out
to
here and
gentrifying?
perpetuate. I didn't add to the statistics. I took away from the statistics. Like my brothers, my friends, all my homies. Boston can tell you. All my homies. Any person that stepped into my facility or my area had to come with some positive shit. You had to bring me some type of knowledge. I handed niggas books. I handed niggas this. I stayed in a nonprofit. I didn't go to a high school. I stayed around degenerates. I stayed around niggas who didn't have shit. So I gave what I could give. I
Facts.
stayed on the fucking train reading books so people can see that a young black male is actually out here reading books and not out here on some dumb shit. Certain shit like that.
You know, in middle school they had us read Black Boy
Yo,
and
yo,
Native Son
excuse
by
me. Listen,
Richard Wright.
listen. I haven't spoken this whole
So
time,
that
right?
was everything.
Hold on. I haven't spoken. Hold on. I haven't spoken this whole time, right? My brother's been listening to your whole conversation, and like I say, he's a 5%er. Nah. He said he disagree with you halfway. You make some points, but he do agree with Gail and H. He said before you speak upon things, you need to do your studies. And I mean, he's not trying to offend you or nothing, but
No,
like I said, my brother, he real with the 5% of shit, and H knows this, right? H.
Yep. Respect. None but
That's
respect.
Sophie.
Respect.
But yeah, bro. Like this
And
football.
he wanted to speak on it, but he said that y'all keep switching up.
Nah,
So,
tell him to tap
you
in.
know what I
Tell
mean?
him to
Like,
tap in.
Yeah, tell me to top
he's
in.
not gonna
tell him to
stay
come
on
on
topic
in.
Tell
Tell him to
because
come
tap
on
in,
in.
yo.
Tell him to come on
Come
in.
on
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Tell C to
Right.
tap in.
Tell me
Ask
to
him
click the link.
what he thinks is wrong with our community.
Yeah, tap
There's
in.
a
See.
lot of
well,
shit.
you're gonna have to ask him
Yeah,
what you want to know.
need to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Nah, tell him what he thinks about the topic
hold
that
on.
we on right now.
He said something about the birth. Listen, he said something about the birth certificate about black people. He
Tell him,
disagree with
tell him to
or
hop
agree
on.
with.
Tell him to hop on. Stop being the relay
Disagree.
messenger, nigga. Tell him to hop on.
He said,
Put
He's
him on
right
the
next to
camera.
you.
Put him on
I
the
wonder if
camera.
that
Tell
has
him to hop
something to
on.
do with the straw man illusion.
Hold on,
He's
let's make him feel
Go ahead,
comfortable. What's
see.
going on,
What's
brother?
Andy? What's good, Brody?
Peace to the God. What's
Peace,
good?
bro.
Good God.
Yes, sir.
He's not.
What up?
And Earths. Peace of the gods and
Speak
Earths.
your knowledge, brother.
let him know you over there. You got knowledge.
Yo, so what you think of
Hello.
what we talking about? See,
We hear you.
Okay, what she was talking about, the Black history and all that, like people from Africa, birth certificate and all that. Nah, it's not that. It's that they kept the knowledge to know who we are. They never changed the birth certificate. They got the same name. They got everything the same. They just kept us in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Kept that knowledge away from us. And that's the reason the white people is up there and we down here. But we supposed to be on top. Because they took everything. The white people took everything from Africa. So when we came over here, we just had to start from the bottom to the top. But they never changed no birth certificate, no so yeah.
Let me find it. Continue. I gotta find the question though. Like I want to be precise with this.
So the reason why I said that is because when even till this day, when you're sworn in, right, and you have to like say the Pledge of Allegiance, and they change, like, if you know a lot of Asians or
Esto, fix your mic, Esto.
or Chinese or whatever, like they change their names to like William and stuff like that, so they have two different names.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. But they didn't change the name of the person. Like Martin Luther King, for example. He's still Martin Luther King. A lot of people kept their own name, like Madonna. You got Malcolm X. They all kept the same name.
Yo, say
But it's just they took everything from us.
Slap.
This one right here. This shit slap.
Yeah, bro. I'm smacked right now. Yo, but we're on the truth topic though. People do got to do more research, man, because there's a lot of knowledge out there that we don't know. Not to blame it on the white man or the black man or any man or
It's
whatever.
just ignorance.
It's a lot of knowledge out there
You
that,
see,
that you got to
that's
collect. You know what I mean? And you got to put together damn near on your own. And really look at it.
Nah, I feel what you're saying, big bro. That's
and
why I wanted that conversation we was having the other day, because I'm hearing a lot of shit, and if I get it from y'all, nigga, who's the better to get it from? Feel me?
That's facts, though. That's fine.
Yo, Raymond said Martin
like
Luther King
somebody
wasn't his
said,
real name. He changed it to that.
Yeah.
like somebody says something about Martin Luther King and the FBI. Can y'all repeat that question?
Oh, that was me. I said that the FBI had a file on Martin Luther King, and they deemed him a terrorist.
Oh yeah, they did the same thing to Martin Luther King, though,
No,
didn't they?
That's what he just
Yeah,
said.
that's what I
it
said.
was
Martin
it
Luther
was
King.
it was
They did that to Malcolm X.
Huey Newton, they did the same thing to Huey Newton in the Black Panthers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro, that shit's
that's
crazy,
right.
man. Like you really sit there and
No,
put
Martin
like
Luther King.
CIs
They didn't
on.
have. It's like they didn't have no file on him. What happened with Martin Luther King? He was too powerful.
Right.
He was too powerful. The same way like Malcolm X. The only difference between them two, they both wanted peace. But Malcolm X, but he said by any means necessary, he was not getting letting his people getting hurt. And Martin Luther King was allowing people getting hurt. But he wanted to fight for equality. But he would not want to, rely to, fight back. And Malcolm X did. That's why he said by any means necessary.
Right. That's why
So
they had
after
their
he went to
differences.
But that
Mexico,
shit
you gotta
about
remember,
the one that killed Martin Luther King was a white guy. But the one that killed Malcolm X, it was wrong people.
Mhm.
And who sent him to do it? White cops.
The white
CIA
man.
and FBI.
The white man.
The
I
white
think
man sent
everyone
his own
like
team.
I think like there's so much that has been
Hold me down.
like
Hold me
taken
down.
out of
Hold me
our
down.
knowledge and our history that it's forever evolving. Like there's always something for us to learn because they've hid so much and they've kept so much from us.
Yep. Government is fucked up.
it's the basic rule of war, though.
But I feel like too, like we have this knowledge, and what is use of knowledge if you're not able to share it?
Yo,
You see, the white people would never share the
that,
knowledge.
that's a fact because I brought
We
that
got to
up.
live for ourselves.
I brought that up a couple of episodes ago. Like, what's the point of containing some type of information
Let me tell you something.
if it don't pertain to being knowledge?
When I was being raised,
That's real shit.
when I was being raised, I went to Puerto Rico. Right? I was in school over there. And they were teaching me that Christopher Columbus discovered Puerto Rico. And I was like, oh, word? So when I came over here, when I got older, I started, doing my own studying. And I found out that Christopher Columbus never discovered Puerto Rico, because how you gonna discover Puerto Rico when the Indians there already?
Exactly.
That's what I said.
I was like, damn, they were teaching me all this lie.
They conquered it. You feel
It's
me?
like
They ain't
America.
discovered it. They
They
conquered it.
Stole it. They stole
It's
it.
like
They took it by
America
force.
and every other fucking land that's been out
they
there.
didn't
You know what I
discover
mean?
shit. They
Like,
just
if
conquered
you
it.
look
Like
at
I
it
said,
throughout history, it's
Like
been
I said, the white man had more power, so they switched everything around. But they never discovered Puerto Rico. Like so I say, we gotta study ourselves. Once you study, You see, he went to Puerto Rico. Once he was getting closer, his boat turned around. The Indian took him out of there. He never landed in Puerto Rico. That's why I said, y'all need to study and be. I mean, it's good to be history, especially like a lot of Spanish, like Boricua. A lot of people say I'm 100% Puerto Rican. You're not 100% Puerto Rican.
Yo,
We mix with Spain, Indian, and Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yep, Spaniards, all that. Yep.
Y'all gotta remember
Africans, all that.
Y'all gotta remember who Spain was ruled by for like 800 years ago.
Yeah.
Spain was ruled by the Moors anyway.
Yeah.
Europe was corrected by the Moors anyway. They was already taught, you know what I mean, science and mathematics and how to bathe and how to fucking be correct. So it was already knowledge that they had from us from the get-go anyway. The shit wasn't nothing new. They ain't invent none of that shit. You know what I mean? That shit was all knowledge that they took from Kemet anyway. So you know what I mean? They just reversed it.
video
That's all they did was reverse it upon us after we lost ourselves. You know what I mean?
2 days ago.
Word.
So people gotta really do they really do, you know.
Do anybody know that? Do anybody know that who Puerto Rico used to belong to?
Say that again?
I said, do anybody know before Puerto Rico became part of the United States? Do anybody know what it used to belong to before that?
Belong to?
The Indians?
Yeah, you see, Puerto Rico belongs to the United States right now, right? It's part of the United States.
Spain.
Yeah, but it was Indians.
But before it became part of the United States, huh?
Spain, right? Or Portugal?
Spain, diesel. And I think it was the 1840 something. They started a war with the United States.
Mm-hmm. Over the what was it called? España, right? The capital or some shit. It was the whole tropical islands they tried to take.
Or back then, before that?
Yeah, the whole
Puerto Rico went to war with the U.S. before?
No.
Yes. No. Spain went to war. Spain went to war with United States.
And what did Puerto Rico do? Did we go with Spain or did we go with
the fort held itself down on
No, we used to belong to Spain. We used to belong to Spain.
They only lost that war because they invaded through land.
They lost the war. Spain lost the war against the United States. And the United States took over Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy
That
how
was like in the 1840 something.
Yo, it's crazy how like a couple islands over, you have like DR and shit like that. You feel me? And it's a whole nother different demographics. It's like French and all that other shit. You know?
The same demographic. It's just that
that's crazy, right?
It's the same
Different
demographic.
twist on the
If you
culture.
look at all the native culture that was in those islands, they were all like interconnecting with each other at that
Yeah,
time.
that was all one. That was all Tainos, nigga. So like,
that was
you say like we all
one big,
connected, like we
gigantic
all
fucking
like
tribe, bro.
be
They
like
would go
all
from
cousins
different
from,
islands
like,
and shit
somewhere
like that.
down
And they
the
would
line.
trade with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was Cuba, it was Jamaica, it was fucking Puerto
That's what I'm
Rico,
saying.
DR, Haiti. It was all of us. It was a whole like.
Yo, that's
They say that there's pyramids in the Caribbean. I've heard about that. So it might have been all one landmass at some point.
I think, yeah.
I believe that.
Well,
All right, good night. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Land mass was an actual land.
Nice
mass.
talking to y'all.
All right, yo.
Thank you for joining. We appreciate you.
You would call that a
The
chain was once like a
We all was like cavemen or something.
Right,
You feel me? Everybody living on their old islands that they grew up in. You feel me? And until people just started taking shit over little by little. You feel
It
me?
was a land bridge
That
actually.
shit ain't cool.
Connecting
That's
to
literally what happened though. We was all literally like
in South
cavemen
America,
and Indians and all
Panama.
type of shit. And you feel me? And you know what I mean? And these people just fucking came and took over shit.
What
Started
everybody
taking
has
over.
to understand too is that we like the African Americans from Africa, all of us, everywhere that they've infiltrated, because that's what happened. They infiltrated our island, our people, Our
Esto, fix your mic,
inventions.
bro.
Our
Echoing.
inventions. Me?
Salute to my brother, nigga. He respects you.
Yo, shut the
And
fuck
that's where I
up.
get my knowledge
Shut
from.
the fuck up.
You shut the
Shout
fuck
out
up,
to
nigga. Kick my
All right,
ass
man,
in
son.
the pause.
What
Yeah,
I was
yo,
trying to
shout out
say
to
is that by the time that they infiltrated all of our countries and our people and stuff like that, we were far more advanced than they were.
Facts.
Which is the reason why they decided to take over and take like ownership over what we've done and what we had already invented.
Yo, just think about it like this. Even when we was already taken, certain shit and certain inventions was created
But anyway, yo, listen. Before I go to bed, right? Before I go to bed, did y'all learn some knowledge from my brother?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
So you know what I'm saying? So you see where I learned a little bit that I know from, because I don't know the full fact and the full effect that what he knows. You know what I'm saying? But he taught me very well, and he's the one that girls was telling you about. Out of my brothers, the one hitter quitter, Esto.
Yeah. See, baby Tyson.
Esto's not here.
That's the nigga.
Esto's not here. He gonna
That's
tap
the
back in
nigga
right
who
now.
taught me how to knock niggas out. Right? See?
Shot fired.
The
Oh, Esto,
one hitter
listen,
quitter.
yo, Esto.
That's the boxer in the
Esto, he was
family.
talking to you.
So
Here you go.
you said he taught you everything? Nigga, he taught me knowledge, which I don't have full knowledge. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not even gonna front. Listen, I don't know full. Listen, I don't know full knowledge, but I know how to knock a nigga out because of him.
All right.
Yeah, you say I know some knowledge because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, like we can't
You know
all
I'm
just
shorter
go
than
the
you.
same
I gotta
way.
duck in. I gotta get in between your
But when it comes to knockout punches, yeah, he taught me that. Because if I didn't beat somebody ass in the street and I punked out, that nigga gonna whip my ass. My older brother's gonna whip my ass, let him rest in peace.
like that.
And every other my family members is gonna whip my ass and gonna make me go outside and fight the nigga and whip the
Yo,
nigga
you
ass.
can't even help yourself.
Nigga, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Yo, bro, you can't even help yourself. You said you didn't want us to talk about it, and you're the one bringing it up, bro.
See that shit?
Right.
Fuck
I don't
outta
know, man.
here.
Just
Yo,
Like,
chill out,
come
bro.
on.
It's going
I'll tell
down.
Nah, but it was
Hey,
a joke.
I
It
get
was just a joke. It was just a joke. It was just a joke. Nigga, it was just a
No
joke.
vale, no
No
vale,
take it
no
personal.
vale.
It was dead. It was just a joke. I'm just joking
Sensitive
right
ass
now.
nigga. He waited till he's about to leave. I'm about to
la
go to sleep.
bendición.
Damn,
Let me
slow
talk to
down.
you.
I was just joking. I was just joking, nigga. Damn, calm down.
La bendición.
Ding ding.
But yo, H, out of everybody here, you and girls, he related to, and halfway with Nena, because he said that Nena got some knowledge, but she need to learn more.
Yo, compy.
Nah,
Just
nigga,
being all
all
girl
the-
around.
nigga,
No
all the
disrespect.
Compy.
that shit.
All I gotta say is
Está
ding ding.
Ding, ding.
Get back to the point what I was saying.
Yo, hold up.
right?
2 seconds. 2 seconds, H. Let's cut to commercials. 2 seconds, gang.
Hold up, Boston.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
All I'm going to say is I'm blessed.
We all blessed, man. We all blessed.
Everybody be blessed. Be blessed. Everybody.
This is America.
Listen, we all blessed, nigga.
Hey, man,
Yo,
you gotta know.
yo.
You gotta know that
Before we
shit.
go any further, this episode of Loud Etiquette is brought to you by the Westgate Resorts, J Rocco and the Stay High Clothing Line. Westgate Resorts, J Rocco and the Stay High Clothing Line is the presenting official sponsor of the Boston_Loud 92 YouTube channel and Loud Etiquette podcast. You feel me? Make sure y'all go check out fucking Stay High Clothing. You feel me? Go follow them on IG. That's their shit right there on the bottom. And make sure y'all fucking go check out their official website, man. StayHighClothing.com. You feel me? Check out their merch. Them niggas got ill shirts,
Get it.
bro. Stay high
Like
clothing
that
shirts.
shirt you wearing
Got the
right
little
now.
fucking the hats.
Go get that
They
shit.
got the motherfucking face mask. You feel me? Stay high clothing face mask. You feel me? They got
That's it,
motherfucking
man.
big ass rolling trays. You feel me? They got
I
motherfucking
got
little
mine.
fucking dab fucking
Nah,
shit for your dabs and your live
nah,
resin
let me
and
see that
wax and
shirt, nigga. Let
all
me see
type of
that
wild
shirt.
shit, yo. Like no
That shirt
bullshit.
you
Y'all
wearing.
niggas make sure y'all go fuck with them and go check them out, yo.
Cherry on a
You
whip.
feel me? Got Senya right there on the shirt, yo. Shout out to Stay High.
That's
This
what's
is
up.
hard.
Fire.
That's hard.
That shit's hard.
Stay
This
high.
nigga said I
Shout
got
out to the
Senya.
homies, man. Make sure y'all go fuck with
My
Stay
favorite
High, man.
position, man.
Let's get it.
Go fuck with Stay
My
High
favorite
clothing,
position
man.
right there.
You feel me? Check
Let's
out the
get
homies.
it.
Also, yo, make sure y'all go follow fucking High Society Podcast, man, on YouTube, man. Shout out to the homie Food Stamps, you feel me? Know what I mean? Make sure y'all go check them out. Yo, if y'all fuck with Loud Etiquette and y'all fuck with us, y'all fuck with the podcast, you feel me? Y'all fuck with the channel. Know what I mean? Make sure y'all support the drip, yo. Go fucking check out our merch, you feel me? That's the official website. Know what I mean? Loud Etiquette. Know what I mean? Fucking that's the official website right there. If you go to the YouTube channel on your laptop or your PC, on the back panel on my YouTube wall, you feel me? I got the links to everything. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all that shit. You know what I mean? I got the website, all that. So make sure y'all check us out. You feel me? Shout out to the whole Loud Etiquette podcast. Shout out to Esto, Rome, the big OG MILF, you heard?
Yo. Not only shout out,
Like a
not
whole
only
tough H,
listen,
man.
listen, yo.
Hold up.
Yo.
Yo, bro. Hold up,
Let him
bro.
finish. Let him finish.
Not only shout out to me, shout out to my bro.
Let the God finish.
Hold
Let
up.
the
Shout
God
out to you,
finish.
bro. Shout out to you, bro. Yo, Stay High Clothing. You feel me? Shout out to Sace and SK. Shout out to Sincere. Shout out to Gals. You feel me? Welcome back, Sincere. You feel me? Hey, yo. Shout out to
Salute to the
HB
queen.
Facts, though.
You know what I
Salute
mean?
to both
Gals.
of the queens.
What's the word, Gals?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You feel me? Shout
Salute
out to
to
the
both of
gang,
the
man.
queens.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the queens, man. Shout out to Senya. Shout out to all y'all, man. You feel me?
All
No
them big
bullshit.
foreheads out
And
there.
yeah, man. Let's fucking get crazy. What's the verdict, man? Go ahead, talk your shit, man.
I just want to say that
I need
anybody
pictures of
that's out
Esto
there
and
talking to
Juan.
their black and brown children about the conversations that we were just discussing, it is very important for you to remind them that they come from greatness. And the reason that our history is the way it is because they're threatened by our greatness and what we're made of. It's always important to remind them and reinforce them of what they're made from. And it's very important for us to do that. So
I have a question. So do we talk about more about the history or more about the future now?
it has to be a balance of both, because you can't know where you're going and successfully get to the future without knowing where you've been.
Right. But what if you already know where you've been, right? You already know what you've been. And with today's media, they only show you where you've been. They don't show you where you can go. And they only show what's happening now. So do we switch it up? And we can show where we.
It's gotta be a mixture of all.
We show them what happened then and what happening
I could
now,
have swore he was asking me
so
the
they could
question.
understand.
I could have swore he
You
was
know what I'm
asking
saying?
me the question.
Anyway, yo, listen.
I'm sorry, H.
Listen,
Can you
real quick,
continue to
real
ask
quick,
me your question?
real quick.
I'm saying, like, when do we
Yo, the females is in the building, man. Y'all better stop
honestly,
playing with them. Sorry.
when do we draw that line between the past, fuck the present, but the future, past and the future? Where do we draw that
Yo,
line?
yo, listen. I
Listen.
love y'all niggas. And I love y'all queens. But you know, I'm about to fall back. Y'all niggas have a good night. Y'all queens have a good night. Have a blessing day. And I'm glad that my brother came on here and kicked some knowledge just as well as y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Because to understand is to agree. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
you gotta
y'all
know
be
that
good.
the
You know
earth,
what I'm saying? Love y'all. You already know.
they create life. They the earth.
But I wish my brother could be in a podcast, but he really don't want to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because he kicks some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
H agrees with him, right?
You already. I do. That nigga, he
He's
taught
always
me.
welcome.
Him and Sace. Shout out to the big homie Sace, man.
Shout out to both of them, man.
Word.
Yo, you have a good night, bro. Hey, yo, Esto. Good night, my nigga, till I knock you out.
Esa la mano será malcriado. Esa la mano malcriado.
It's going
Te voy a maltratar, okay? Good night, nigga.
Oh shit.
Yo.
That nigga said te voy a maltratar, my nigga. So, nigga, that means he's about to mistreat him, bro, in Spanish.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Nah, but I'm saying that because recently Kanye and a couple other people had a conversation about changing Black History Month into Black Future Month. And I'm actually
so my response was gonna be to you that
when did we draw the line?
So everything is ever evolving. Life is ever evolving. So when you have children, they're gonna hit different milestones in their lives. And so in each milestone, you have to remind them of where they've been, to remind them how they and so that you can encourage them on their own so they can decide and dictate who they become.
Yeah, but that's only one part of the question, though.
Well, I couldn't hear you because Rome cut me off.
No, but my thing is, like, most of these kids already know the history, right?
They don't, though.
Some of these kids.
That's an assumption. They don't.
No, some of these kids and most of these kids they do know their history. But
yo, Lynn, what you gotta say? Lynn, what you think about what they talking about? What you think?
Right,
you know
the whole time.
I'm just saying that
she haven't really said shit. You feel me? I
don't really. I'm sorry. I'm not high right now. I'm multitasking.
She said I'm not high right now.
No, I'm not high.
I feel like she's soaking it in.
You gotta make sure you stay high, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nana, she's into swipage.
Like what she said, like what homegirl said earlier.
She's into that.
In this way,
notorious.
That we ain't gonna get out of this situation. Where all we see is fucked up situations. All we see is niggas dying every week or every day. What we hear is about niggas dying every day, right?
Bad news.
That deals with the past and the present. So that kid,
but those people are still alive. So we gotta teach them to.
But no, hold on. So this is why. No, hold on. Because this is why it has to be our job as the community, as the village for these students to teach them the good side. Also, like look at SK's dad. Shout out to you, bro. Like SK is so knowledgeable across the board. You know what I'm saying? About, and that doesn't just come from one conversation or whatever. That comes from SK hitting different milestones in his life and his father sitting down with him and kicking knowledge to him. Because there's different when they get, the point is this, H, that as you get older, your outlook on life changes. So you constantly have to keep encouraging these Black and brown children of who they are so that they can stay confident in that. Because this world, this media, this internet will constantly make them feel as if they're defeated. Because you have the media telling them who they are. And that's nothing but a gunned down man in the middle of the street.
But honestly, I was watching the video today, right? It was this old dude. He had to be no more older than, but he was like probably 50. I'm gonna say 55, right? And this kid was like 16. I'm gonna say between 14 and 17 years old. Right? And they crossed paths. They started looking at each other. The young kid started like grilling the old dude. The old dude was like, "Yo."
I see that video. The young nigga was getting tough, right?
Yeah, he was like to put all that animosity. Shit like
the young nigga was getting tough. The OG was telling him like, "Yo, bro, relax, bro."
Respectful in his way, like him still being young and ignorant. He was like, "Yo, just leave me alone. Go about your business. I don't know why you even stopped in." But dude was like, "Yo, I'm trying to teach you some knowledge." But the kid was like, "Nigga, I don't want none of that. I don't want to hear none of that."
Facts.
So at that point, what does the old nigga supposed to do? You still talk to the point where the young kid shot the nigga. Like, go about your business. Nobody want to hear all that motivational shit at one point in time. He was on live too. So these young niggas do know, they fucking know, but they just don't want to hear. But if we talk to them about where they can go and possibly what they can be, that changes the whole narrative.
But see, that's why no. But see, that's why it is up. That's why this is why I say that it depends. Because you have to have because the conversation is futile if the person is not ready to receive what you have to say.
See, another thing
You
is,
have to hold on.
Go about your business.
You have to meet that person where they are.
Yeah.
In order to be able to be effective in what you're trying to accomplish.
That's basically what I was going to say. Anyway, you kind of got to relate to them in their language,
yes,
or get into their world sometimes in order to teach them. You know what I mean? So they are, like the kids are individuals. They are people. They have personalities. You know what I mean? So you kind of gotta adapt and look into them shits and kind of make those things that they like learnable and make them learn off of certain things where they not even knowing. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta not trick them, but give them things that they can like to learn. You know what I mean? Because not all kids are gonna want to learn all things. You know, especially at certain ages.
When you was at certain ages, you to learn. Like, I remember teachers at advisory time, nigga, telling me, nigga, I couldn't read past a certain chapter. I'm like, what the fuck? What is that? What you want me to read past?
Schools, nigga. School is fun for me, yo. I used to love that shit.
Like, you gonna sit here and tell me I can't past a certain point about a certain situation that I fucking like?
Nah, I always used to read ahead, bro. Always.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
always. Yeah.
I had the teacher tell me not to read ahead. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, because you're too smart for the class, way to say that. That's why. You're too smart for the class.
Advisory, I don't know if y'all had advisory, but advisory was in between like lunch and your next class.
Yeah, I had advisory.
You could have did anything. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna get the textbook, and I'm gonna keep reading. This nigga was like, yo, I don't want you reading. Like, nigga, this is not even the fucking shit that we already read that. I'm on some whole chapter shit. Like, but you gonna tell me I can't read ahead?
Some
Who the
whole
fuck
other shit.
me? I had to be like 11, 12 at this time. Like, who the fuck is you to tell me I can't read past a certain point?
Yeah, I used to read them just like books. I used to start from the beginning and then read the whole fucking history books. All that.
I'm not gonna lie, I never used to give. I was bad.
Word, I'm with you, Boston. Yo, I used to cut school so much. I'm like, what's advisory? I don't even know what classes I had.
Nah, I had advisory before. I remember advisory.
I used to make fake report cards. I used to bring them home.
Nah, I was making bread in school and I was learning. Come on, man, I couldn't beat that.
Me too.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I ain't learned too much. I ain't really give a fuck. I was outside.
I would never let that.
And I was that dude that wasn't in one like table.
Cheers to allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
I was the class clown, y'all.
Respect my knowledge.
We're learning.
Yo, don't get me wrong. I was cool too. I wasn't no nerd, but I was cool with the nerds. You know what I mean? So I used to learn shit from them niggas, bro. They was a treasure, bro. Nerds was treasure. I used to let nobody fuck with the nerds that I rocked with. You know what I mean?
used to make I was friends with everybody.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was cool with everybody, so it's like, you know. I love school, bro.
See, for me, when I was going through school, I was in a time in my life where I had to survive because I didn't have either one of my parents.
All right, but at what point though? At high school?
I was 11 years old.
All right, so that's junior.
Oh, you just gave me goosebumps, yo.
I was 11 years old, and so the fact of the matter is that life experiences taught me the shit that I needed to learn.
Yes,
that I needed to know to survive. I wasn't living. I'm still not living. I'm just surviving, and that's what people misconstrue. Because you think, oh yeah, this is life. This is life. No, this is not life. This is called surviving.
Survival.
Yeah, but that's what I was
talking about.
earlier.
And then when you do start living, and when you learn that this is life, it brings you anxiety because you're not used to this. Because to be able to live is a privilege. that white America doesn't teach you because they don't know any different. They don't know what it is to have to be on constant survival mode.
Right.
You have an adolescent. You have an adolescent who, from one day to the next, has no parent or guardianship and is now completely on their own, having to learn how to eat, live, where they're going to stay, where they're going to sleep, how they're going to house themselves, where they're going to wash their clothes, all of that. See, when I was that age, my thing was, I'm just trying to get through this because this school was an escape of the bullshit that I was going through in life. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, those books was like, I get to bury my brain and my emotions into these characters and what's going on here, because I don't have to think about what's going on in my own life.
Yo, say, you know what you gotta start doing? Teaching him entrepreneurship.
Oh my gosh.
I am.
Like, entrepreneurship is, I mean, you can have all the knowledge in the world, like all the knowledge and all that shit in the world,
but it's useless if you can't share it.
If you don't know how to get a buck out here, you useless.
Word. You gotta have many different hustles though, bro. It can't be
putting all your eggs in one basket, nigga. You gotta have. You know what I mean?
Specifically, you know how to get bread. You know how to get money. And you know how to sustain that. So he has all the fucking knowledge that he needs in the world just because of you. So all he needs is entrepreneurship, and once you put that in him, he got the world in his
over. He's gonna have the hustler mentality, nigga, too. It's over.
Yeah. He does. Trust me. I've been learning from Gels. I've been learning from you. I've been learning from Raymond. I've been learning from all y'all about this, NFT stuff. This even SK, like learning how this whole I don't know this online stuff, but trust and believe. Trust and believe. I have had my son for the last 2 years in different programs because even though I don't understand it, I know he does. Yeah, and I go with him and we learn about the trading and the buying and selling. And, I teach him that, too, you can learn to sell and buy property. You can learn to sell and do NFTs. You can learn how to code and do this and do that and be your own boss. So I've made it so that he knows that all his eggs are not just in one basket. That this is his life in the day and era that we live in. He can make money in whatever he decides to do, but that if he's going to decide to do it, he needs to be serious about it.
You know what's crazy? Speaking about coding, yo, my daughter's 12 years old and she already knows that she wants to do coding right now. She's like, yo, I can live my own life, bro. I don't gotta be nobody's
right.
And I'm like, that's crazy. Right. You know what I mean? Like, she already knows what she want to do. She's like, I'm gonna do coding, yo. I want to live in Manhattan. I want to live rich. Like, I want to be good. I feel you. Like, I'm ready to help her now. Like, I'm like, let's do it. Let's just figure it out now. You know what I mean? Like, how you can start and shit. So that way, by the time you get into college, you're already a head start. You know what I mean? You're way ahead.
Yeah, put her around like minds.
Another thing that these. Not to bring it to
shout out to her. That's fire.
Yeah, this coding is fire.
Came across that shit, bro. But she's like, yo, I want to coding. I was like, word.
You go to schools not knowing what the fuck they so it's a lot of money wasted. So when we go
you said she's 12 too, yo. That's crazy. She already know what she wants.
Change the world.
But she used to fuck with like After Effects and doing like all kind of other. I don't know, but she loved that shit. You know what I mean? So. She figured out a loophole. I'm like, whatever. Right. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah, she figured out her niche.
To know you're calling out at early ages of blessing.
Right.
I mean, SK was writing at 10 years old, bro. He was writing lyrics and all that shit at 10 years old, bro. SK. You know what I mean? He was already doing art and shit at 10, writing lyrics, doing songs. I mean, we got videos out, all that shit. Girls, no.
Shout out to SK and his music, though. He got something going.
He was
I like his whole marketing scheme and everything.
So, word, but it's like once they tell you they niche, that they feel it in their soul, you just gotta rock with that shit, bro.
Facts. Yo, I was in third grade having thoughts is like, yo, why do we go to school to learn what they want us to learn? Instead of like, I grew up wanting to be a fucking judge.
They should be teaching us economics more. They should be teaching us gardening. They should be teaching us
all that shit. But if I wanted to grow up to be a judge or a lawyer, why wasn't there fucking jump starts or anything like that for me to
provide it for you? Word.
Yeah, like I wanted to, like Go to school straight for that. Imagine a kid that grew up that wanted to be in that position.
Maybe when this shit blows up, we could have that opportunity. We could fund that. We could be able to fund some shit like that.
You can do that in certain fields, not all the fields.
I was having these thoughts in third grade though. Like, if you want to be a construction worker, nigga, be a construction worker. Why not go to school to be a construction worker? But you gotta do like hoops and jump through all these fucking loopholes and all this shit. Learn this, all this
for the same your age. For the same reason that they'll give you a loan for school to go to college, but they won't give you a loan for to start a business. For that same motherfucking reason, to keep control.
Crazy.
It's all about control.
It's all about indoctrination.
They'll do what now?
For the same reason that they'll give you a loan for college, but they won't give you a loan for a business.
Right.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
a fact, yo.
They're gonna keep you in debt and keep you down.
Yeah,
But they'll make sure you won't move forward.
Americans did have them.
That's where that saying comes from. They want to see you do good, but not better than them.
There's a lot of loopholes niggas don't know about that you can do to get
right, but they don't know about it.
Yeah, they don't tell you that. They don't tell you that shit. Of course not. But there's ways around shit, man. It's just that we gotta be more open-minded and think out the box too. You know what I mean? Like we gotta stop trying to point fingers at everybody and just start doing for ourselves, like you said.
That's why I feel Kanye, because he was like, "Yo, we gotta control this. We gotta control our no matter how or crazy he be sounding. This nigga sound like a fucking genius because
he sounds right. All of a sudden, he makes so much sense to me now.
He sounds sense.
We should have
that's the shit. He was always like this though. So why does he make sense now?
I don't know.
Own infrastructures, our own schools, even
I think it's the way that the media try to perceive him.
Delivery.
Always had this.
His delivery, maybe.
That was the same though.
Right, true.
And
the media is trying to make him look like he's
the masses don't like a leader who wears their feelings on their sleeves. Like they don't trust them. So that's the problem.
We're gonna overcome that. That's why we gotta get rid. We gotta control the media. We know who's right and we know who the fuck is wrong. We knew what the fuck R. Kelly was doing. Nigga, this nigga got caught 10 to 15 years later. This Ben knew what the fuck this nigga was doing. Like we know who the fuck the bad ones is, and we know who the fuck the good ones is, and we know ourselves at the end of the day. So, nigga, there's no reason why we sit here and put these motherfucking entertainers at a certain pedestal that they don't deserve to be.
Talk your shit.
For the simple fact that we got niggas out there like Dr. Claude Anderson, who've been preaching powernomics since the 70s. Like, nigga, literally, look up not Alec Baldwin, but Dr. Claude Anderson. Boom. That nigga right there. Been preaching powernomics since the 70s and 80s. Books and all that.
Yo.
I was thinking about
I'm high as fuck too, though. I feel like I heard it.
I was thinking about James.
I heard that shit.
I had James Baldwin.
I'm tapping out.
Yeah.
Yo, have a good night, yo.
In the morning, right?
Good night, guys. It's been real.
All right, Lynn.
Later.
Yeah.
Shit out there that we need to know.
Word, bro. But nah, I mean, this spring coming up though, I'm trying to do more charity events and shit. I did one on Halloween for like mental health and homelessness and shit, but I kind of want to, do a little bit more for the community. You know what I mean? Like giving back more and shit. I know a lot of people don't have time.
I've been wanting to do that lately too, but I don't really got it right now.
It's not
I
even
did one already. It was cool. It was good.
Nigga, there's ways to get around it. You don't even have to have it yourself. There's ways to get around that shit. Potlucks, nigga. Everybody bring a fucking meal. Everybody.
That's what I say. As soon as it gets warm, you know what I mean? I want to start doing that, and I want to start popping up to where all y'all live at too. Like, we just make little road trips and do little events and shit. You know what I mean? Like for just for us, really, but the community is welcome. You know what I mean? And whoever y'all fuck with, anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
We can
that's another
definitely touch
good way to
on
get things out too. You know what I mean? To get the word
Yeah,
out, to
yeah,
promote,
Whatever.
good word of mouth human interaction, not no fucking, like
online shit.
yeah.
yeah, like person. You know what I mean? Like person to
Right,
person shit.
stepping it up.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with this whole COVID shit going down allegedly. So you know what I mean? We just gotta wait and see how it's gonna go before the summer hits. You know
Yo,
what I'm
nah,
saying?
definitely Stace. I can hook you up with like some boutiques over here. You know what I'm saying?
We do pop
Near
ups.
the Curly, near the
Too.
Curly, there's a nice little
Yo,
boutique.
I
You
feel
could
Bro.
rent a
about it, bro.
storefront for a day, bro.
Yeah, we could do pop ups, bro. Rent a spot for like a weekend. You know what I mean? Like a storefront
Yeah.
and shit. A lot of like
My,
property
Right,
owners are doing
my
that shit
man
now
does that
too.
shit all the time, bro.
Yeah, make some
Yeah,
quick
that works too.
bread. You know what I mean? Like, and just spread the word at
right.
the same time. You know what I mean? Spread
Facts,
awareness. And merchandise to be there as well.
facts.
And that's it. You know what I mean? It's a
Yo,
lot
there's
of
a
issues that's personal.
basketball tournament out here that happens every summer and shit, and the niggas can join up there too. The Hondo League, niggas from Map,
Yeah, word, right?
we could join up. They come to like where my old hood is. They come up there and ball up and shit like that, and it's the same thing. They hot dogs and burgers and shit like that come together for a good positive situation. So yeah, we probably can do some shit like that too. Fuck that.
Word. So I mean, hitting that shit personal level, bro. Barbecues, pop ups. You know what I mean? Even just little get togethers. You know what I mean? Like, I feel human interaction needs to be a little bit more nowadays.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I agree.
We're lacking.
Yeah, people are
yeah.
too
We
much on their
definitely need to
phone.
link. We definitely need
Especially
to all link.
our era, people from the late 20s and up kind of get it. Even to their mid 20s, you know what I mean? But the phone is a lot, you know what I mean? That shit, it's a lot. We were more raised out in the street, running around, playing and
Yeah,
Yeah,
interacting.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's different. But that's kind of,
We
but
like
I
being
mean,
outside. You
yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
They
You
don't
know what I
like
mean?
that shit.
Without a phone. I be at
Yeah,
concerts and shit. I'm looking with my mental eye. And these motherfuckers is like this, recording every second. I'm like, yo, bro, enjoy that shit in your mind, bro. Like, every now and then you pop the phone out. I get it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
But
why I
don't
had to
fucking
take.
sit
That's why I
there
had
the
to
whole
take Baby
time.
Boy to a
Yeah, nigga,
fucking
your mind's
auction.
eye is the best memory you ever gonna have. Even if you got it on
yeah.
your phone.
Because
If you lose
you're
that
not even paying
phone
attention. You're trying to
yeah.
capture it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like, nah, we gotta be more, more human again, bro. We turning into
No
robots.
shit. Yo, I fuck around and mess around, like miss the whole fucking situation trying to get the shit on the camera. Like,
That's what I'm
miss the
saying,
whole
see?
fucking
I don't
thing.
even do that shit, bro. I be forgetting about my phone sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, that shit is over there. But now I gotta watch the earpiece. That shit is bringing me back to being an Android. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Fuck all that.
yeah,
Hell
that shit is too much now. I need human interaction. Like,
We're a spiritual
Facts.
being. We're not no motherfucking androids. That's a fact, bro. We are
And
spiritual.
the lack of that human face to face interaction is causing this new generation not to know how to look people in the eye when they're speaking to
yeah,
them,
yeah,
not to
yeah,
know how to like shake their
It's socially
hand,
awkward.
being
Like,
socially
yeah, yeah.
awkward,
Yo,
all kinds
Especially
of stuff
with the
is so
fucking,
bad.
yo,
especially when the COVID hit, it made it
I was
worse.
talking about transhumanism. Transhumanism is like
Mhm.
being like conjoining
Being more than a human, yeah.
us fucking
joining
AI
human robotics.
intelligence. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. And they're trying to do that shit, especially Elon Musk. Give us the ability to still call live forever. Fuck all that, man. Like, I'm a spiritual person. I want to be able to transcend.
It's
I
a
want to
fact.
know what transcending is. I don't
Word.
want to live forever. I'm not Wolverine. I don't want to live forever.
Bro.
I don't want to die early either.
Man, a
Yeah, I
good
don't want to
85 is
die.
good. 85, 90 maybe.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go. I want to see my daughters get married and I mean I ain't ready to go.
Yeah, but would you be mad
75,
if
I'm feeling,
say like would you be mad if you God forbid anything happened? But would you be mad if you left early though?
I couldn't be mad because I'm gone.
You know
But
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, like
but
in
if
that like
but
you're
if I could, if we still have a choice, then yeah, I
At
would
this
be.
point,
very
yeah, we're not.
disappointed.
We're not.
I'll be
I'm not fully
disappointed.
fulfilled
Damn,
with my
like,
purpose.
fuck, nigga, you took me too early, man.
Yeah,
Send me back.
unless,
Like, I can't
especially
do
if
that.
you did it to yourself, you know. Especially if it's like me wilding out. Honey.
But that's where that judgment. That's where judgment comes in. But I'm saying where you didn't have no control. Maybe you wasn't. Probably. There's probably always a reason.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but like
it's
I
true,
look
actually.
deep into the soul. Like I feel like it's just a piece of a bigger. All everybody's soul is piece
Your
of a
soul is
bigger
period. No matter
God.
what.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Flesh
and I
is
feel
the
like it
flesh.
belongs to Him.
Eternal.
And I wouldn't be selfish about it either. I'd be like, damn, oh man, like, you know, because I believe in reincarnation too. Like,
But
you
this
know,
is the reason why you need to make the most of the time you have now, because our temples are only temporary. We're borrowing these bodies. This is of the flesh, and it's going to return back to the earth. And you need to make the most of what you have now. Spread the most knowledge, the most love that you possibly can while you're here.
nah, but the soul is energy, and that never dies. Like I feel it reincarnates. Like
Nah,
I wasn't
she's
talking about
some
the soul
shit.
though. I was talking
She's
about the
talking
body
some
and the
shit, bro.
flesh.
Yeah.
nah, but really, but yeah, make the most of what you got now. Exactly, yeah, of course. I
But
agree
I
with
think
that.
in the state, there's mad different levels of this afterlife shit coming back.
Yo, but I'm with it. Whenever you're ready to come to Boston to do one of your events, let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Good to see you in here at the same time, and Esco.
Our first event is about to be Roman Esto.
H.
Nah, I think we're gonna go to Ohio, bro. We're gonna go to Ohio real quick. We might go out there and cop a whip or something. You know what I mean? So we can go
Ohio?
out there, yeah.
Why Ohio? Nigga, there's salt under every car. What you mean?
Not exactly in Ohio, but somewhere in that vicinity. You know what I mean?
You gotta go down south, like Florida, somewhere where it's heat, where it barely snows, so that way there's no salt under the cars.
We might make a little trip.
This nigga Boston. Where did you buy your car at, Boston?
Huh?
Well, my car didn't have rust, you know.
This
I made
nigga
sure.
said you don't worry about.
You gotta make sure. I gotta bring a mechanic with me anyway.
This nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
You don't know no mechanics out there?
Yeah, my pop's boy, he has a shop out here.
You got a shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I can't buy a whip without having a mechanic there.
Right.
Make sure that shit right. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I could get somebody to come with
shit about
us.
cars, bro. I don't know jack
I could get
shit
somebody
about
to come with us. I got a mechanic that'll come with us. You feel me?
All right.
You're not a mechanic yourself, Boston?
Nah, I ain't no fucking mechanic.
You can't fix a car yourself,
bro. You know a lot about cars.
That don't mean you a mechanic, though.
Nigga, you learn the shit, nigga. What the fuck you mean? There's
I don't
niggas
got
that
the tools and shit. You know, that's a mechanic.
I can build a whole car.
Nigga with the tools, that's a mechanic.
Yeah, it'd be about the tools.
I feel like my brother. I feel like Mike can build a whole car down to. This nigga knows so much, nigga. He knows that much. He just so fucking stuck in his ways. Like he just don't fucking get it. Like,
Yeah, man.
Dumb.
See him the same way, bro. I'm just a podcaster, bro.
You don't, nigga. Like
I'm just a podcaster, dog.
But he knows so much about fucking cars, bro. I don't
Just
get
a
it.
podcaster.
Yeah, you get on my nerves with this shit. You're not just a fucking podcaster, bro. You're a fucking human being. Life is endless, man.
Yeah, everybody has layers to them.
You say you got layers to you?
Layers?
Yeah, like everybody has different layers. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to paint and shit.
Life is a
I'm into
fucking
a lot
book,
of shit.
bro.
I'm into horticulture.
Right now is a book, but nigga, I feel like it don't end, bro. This shit don't end. It don't end.
So this summer, I plan on learning how to sail.
Holy shit.
Really? That sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
Where? The Charles
In
River?
New Jersey somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With a big boat? How
Nah,
big is
that's-
the boat?
How
Yo,
about
all
this?
Charles
summer,
River?
y'all
It's
take
like
off
you guys' Hudson River.
So there's a place. It's like a community boating house, and I've enrolled my son for the last 4 years, and my son knows how to sail. he knows how to paddle boat, and he knows how to
Not a swim.
Oh yeah. I forget what the other one was, but he knows how to do all that, and they have.
He knows how to kayak.
Yes,
shit.
he knows how to kayak. Yes, and so they have an adult session for the summertime that I'm gonna enroll in and learn how to sail.
That's fire.
Do you know how to swim?
Yes.
All right,
That's fire.
That's what's up.
H look like he don't fuck with water or something. What's up?
It's mad people I know that don't know how to swim. People be like, "Yo, you know how to swim?" Yeah, he's like, "For real? You know how to swim?" Like, yeah, nigga, I know how to fucking swim. That was a class, nigga. I had to learn how to swim.
Wait, who here doesn't know how to swim?
I don't know how to swim.
Oh,
I knew you was gonna say that. So you look like a non-swimming ass.
I'm not confident in my
Just
swimming. I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
What? So if you go in deep water, you can't swim? That's though.
I don't think I won't die, but like,
Bro,
I'm confident in my swimming.
just let your dreads keep you afloat, bro.
You know how to float? Oh wow.
I mean, it's just a fucking drag me down, girl. That make no sense.
Bro,
drag me down. Shit.
Yeah, nah, I can swim.
But yeah, I'm not a confident swimmer.
Nah, you gotta learn how to swim.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to swim, bro. That's part of survival, my nigga. What's going on?
That was a class.
You didn't jump into no rivers in DR or PR. Where you from, bro? DR?
Yeah,
or PR?
like in DR and all that shit. Like I jump into rivers and shit like that, and
You only go waist high.
I wasn't too confident, like what I mean, yeah.
you need to figure that out.
Damn, dude, I'm not the only one, dude. What the fuck is
Okay, but you're only one right now.
There's mad people that don't know how to swim.
Okay, but you the one here right now on this podcast.
Nigga, that's gonna need a life jacket. Yo, that's gonna a life jacket.
We had a swimming pool, but like since I was in that horticulture program, like we never got to do
You
that.
swim underwater, yeah, until you know how to fucking drown. I know how to swim, nigga.
You need to swim underwater.
So I had swimming classes.
You need to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to figure it out.
I had
that was a swimming class. I had to pass swimming.
I had Boston College sports camp, like in what, 96?
How you go to a sports camp and don't know how to swim?
Hold on. But like
then you went to Boston
I passed, like I said, like I passed the swimming class. They let me go in like the bigger pool, but I wasn't confident. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say like I'm just not a confident swimmer, but I won't die. You know what I mean? Like,
but I won't die. So you know how to float.
Like, I know how to float, yeah, and stay up.
You know how to float, you can swim.
No, that's not true.
I just
but you could keep yourself level. You could just use your arms, bro.
You know how to swim?
Yeah.
Your
Forwards
kids
and
know how to
backwards.
swim?
Yeah, they've been to DR. They learned over there.
So, yeah, my uncle in PR throw me in the fucking pool. Yeah, not in the pool, in the river. And I got fucking yes.
That nigga still need a life jacket, yo.
Damn, that's
I took my son parasailing this past summer.
You're about to crack the fuck up, yo.
Why you say that?
Wait till you see what I'm about to show you.
Can you send me?
It's never been so quiet.
Yeah, it's like
And you what?
I know the mechanics, but I panic type of shit.
Parasailing?
No, I said, can you send me?
I'm about to crack, y'all.
Send you what?
Send me. You sound like you have fun.
That's what I've been working on.
Oh, I did. I'm gonna send a picture to the group chat.
Look what I've been working on.
Hey, yo. Yeah.
Zoom that in more.
Now we talking. We need to get that on the shirt. We need to get that on the shirt.
Yeah.
I love it. We need to get this on
Look
the
at
shirt.
her face. He's like, yeah, I like that.
Look at Rome. He said, no.
That's so approved.
Look at my beard, yo.
I want to see his eyes.
Yeah.
Trim that shit too. Trim it lower. I have to grow my shit out. Fuck.
That's crazy.
It's about to be on.
Yo,
That's
that
hilarious.
shit's fire. That shit fire.
Yo, bro.
Shout out to girls.
Except my soul girls. Yeah, shit looks fire, dog. I approve.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
That shit's hilarious.
Yo,
man.
Now
Yeah,
y'all niggas really gotta fight, bro. There's no backing the fuck out.
Oh,
Y'all
at least he
really
gave
gotta
Esto
fight.
the 3 belts. He gave Esto the 3 belts.
Yeah. I gave Esther the 3
His
belts.
title's on the
what
line.
happened?
His titles are on the line. But this nigga really he's really unified though. Well, the interim.
Who, Rome?
Yeah, he will be the interim, I think, the challenger.
Rome's out here.
On the line.
No, Esto's the one that been poking at him, so he's the challenger.
Nah, he's the champ. He got the 3 belts.
Yeah, so
You gotta switch it around because didn't Rome say he's been in more fights than Esto?
Nice.
Yeah, so you gotta switch it around.
Esto, what you gotta say?
Anthony Joshua.
Talk your shit, Esto.
I needed to use a body.
Eso.
That's not right. I'm darker than the room. I gotta be
a little bit.
the first.
And
besides, Rome is taller than me.
Yo, Senya's dying, nigga. Yo, look.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Oh, you fucked it up.
Shout out to Gals, my nigga.
Damn, y'all fucked it up.
What you mean we fucked it up,
There
bro?
you
We
go.
gotta keep it, you know.
What was that?
That's not right.
Hey,
That's
yo,
not
hold up.
right.
Hold up. That nigga Esto look like he don't got a neck. He got like the Benzino neck right there.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, nah, I was just fixing that. You seen that, right? I beat that myself. There you go. Now you got a little bit of a neck. There you go.
Fresco, what you think, Fresco?
It's not right, man. I should be the first one. I'm more negrito than him. I'm more negrito than him, and I'm shorter than him.
You remember you gotta leave rooms. Pause. Yeah, like that. Cause he's in the front.
Something's wrong with my neck. Oh, my head's too big. What's going on?
That is hilarious.
Okay. Yo, it looked like a cartoon real quick. I was like, what?
Right?
That shit looks scary though.
That was one of the best experiences ever.
Right there, Esto.
You should have put the woods in the background.
Facts, yo. I gotta
You
find
put
some
mad
wood,
little
dude.
shit in the background, yo.
I
You
gotta
put a
find some
finger,
woods, bro.
a Captain Hook finger in the background, then you
Yeah,
put a
I gotta find
motherfucking
some shit. Yeah, I'm gonna put
the
some
woods
shit,
in the
man.
background. You put some shit for Esto in the background. Put some shit for Rome in the background.
Oh man, yo.
Yo, that shit is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yo, now you really gotta fight, Esto. You really gotta fight.
You really gotta fight.
Who you telling? I
There's
challenge him.
backing out.
Who
I
you telling?
challenge-
I challenged him.
That don't mean shit. Cause you was already trying to back up.
That nigga
Oh,
girls
man,
got
yo.
crazy.
Go on, bro.
Let's get it. This is about to be funny shit.
Hell
For
yeah.
the first, well, I don't think this is gonna be the first.
If we was at the same, we was in the same city, it would have happened already.
Yeah, he would have pulled up. He would have
Nah,
been.
it
He would
wouldn't.
have fucked you up by now.
Nah,
He would have been give you his address. He would
Yeah,
have
he
put
would
it on.
have fucked you up by now, bro.
Nah, I'm
Rome
not.
would have been gave you his address.
Rome
Bro.
would
He
have
would
gave
think
you
it
some
was
work, my nigga.
Nah,
You
nah,
got
right
the
now,
Addy.
I'm not right.
You got the Addy. Come see me.
Girls, what
got
you
the
think,
Addy.
girls?
He already did it, bro. He already.
He would have said
he
exactly what
already
Nana said.
Yeah.
What's the
He
conversation?
would have said exactly what Nana said. You got the Addy, pull up.
Yo,
Exactly. That's exactly what he would have said. He would have gave you the
I
Addy.
told you,
Pull
Esto,
up.
that
He
nigga
would've
be
been on
outside,
you,
bro.
Esto. We would have been
Not
fighting.
scared,
We
it's
would have been
scared.
watching this shit right now.
I don't know why he be outside. Nigga, what the fuck's outside, nigga?
He would have told you to pull up outside, nigga. That's what he would have told you.
Word.
If you was
Yo,
in
how
the
you
same
gonna fight in the hallway?
What's the difference, man?
Or Gompi versus
He's a foot soldier.
Nah,
That's
put,
still trying to fight in the hallway.
shit.
put Romeo versus Fresco.
Yo, you know what would be dope right now? A 4-for-4.
Romeo versus
What's up?
Fresco.
I wish I lived next to a Wendy's.
Oh,
Go to a 4-for-4 real quick.
Yo, you gotta put the woods in the background for Esto and put Coney Island in the background for Rome. They're like an island, Coney Island, boy.
Ding ding ding.
Shout out to the homies, man. That nigga, man.
Yo, this is
that
about
nigga's
to
home.
topic, man.
Yo,
Shout
and
out
then
to
you're
the-
5'10". You said you're 5'10", bro. Rome is
He wasn't
6'3".
having it. So what, nigga? Y'all know,
Rome is
you guys
6'3".
don't watch boxing for real? What's going on with you guys?
Bro, you
guys
realize
watch boxing,
the
right?
fighter you. Yo,
Bro,
only
this one
professional
reach
fighter you
alone.
ever seen win a fight like
Y'all
that was
Caribbean,
Mike
dude.
Tyson.
Nah, not even Mike Tyson.
Other than
dude.
that, you
happens a
seen
lot,
crowd
very
fighters like
often.
Tommy Hearns. You
Brother,
seen
it happens
niggas
very
like
often,
Muhammad
bro.
And that's over
Ali.
there setting up a
You seen
appointment
niggas
or
like
something.
George Foreman.
Nigga, what you got going on?
Like Sonny
See that?
Liston. You
She's
see
setting
niggas
up
like
an
Jack
appointment or something.
Dempsey. I just
She
named
laughing
like
'cause it's
6 of
true.
the
Nah, you
greatest
talking
fighters
about
of all
you
time,
talking
son,
nah,
those
dog.
tall.
Yeah,
Nah.
you.
These niggas.
I've been stressed out lately.
You
I
gotta
need
talk
a,
about
I need a,
what the hell's going
I need a
on over there.
therapy session.
Don't be acting like y'all know me, okay?
My car's fucked up. Come pick me up.
Facts.
I have another one, but it's all right.
Ooh.
Oh, my fault. My fault. Congrats. That's
But
what's
still,
up.
she be like, I'm stressed
Thank
out
you.
lately.
Yeah.
What
I
kind
need
of
to
car you
talk.
got?
Huh?
What
Yeah,
kind
what
of car
we
you
got?
got?
An Infinity.
Word, that's what's up.
Ooh. That shit sound
Oh,
brutal.
yeah, she's out here.
He's out here making
She's
What
out
color?
noise.
here.
What color?
Silver.
Ooh.
H is
Making
about to keep an
noise.
eye out. Like Esto.
What?
Which
Yeah,
car
H
you got?
stood me up, so whatever.
Oh, I
I
told you,
stood
H.
you up.
I told you, bro. What happened?
I did not stand
He
you
said,
up.
what happened?
You did. You did, but I forgive
Damn,
I
you.
told you she said that.
damn,
All right.
You thought I
man.
was lying.
I got you. I didn't stand you up though.
Ooh.
You did, but it's cool.
It was family business.
Mhm. That I was made aware of after the fact.
Damn, bro.
Wow, we got that.
It's
You got
okay. I still got love for
She
you,
came
H.
on
Don't
here.
worry.
She came on here and complimented your lineup and everything today and all this shit. You
Facts,
feel?
right?
Yeah,
He
H.
said that shit is
She,
sharp.
she didn't compliment nobody else today, yo.
She didn't compliment
you.
nobody else today,
She
really?
complimented you, bro.
Yo,
He said that shit was sharp.
Nigga H, that nigga's blushing, yo. Look at this nigga.
you can't even see me blushing, so my beard.
Look, yo, look at this nigga, yo. Don't try to hide, man. He's smiling, he's smiling. Yeah, H. Nigga forced it, right?
Yo, no, I got you.
What version is this?
So yeah, man. Esto, you been training? You been doing burpees and push-ups and
I still need to go learn how to swim.
Shit.
Did I be learning? Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, I learned how to swim.
Hey yo.
I learned how to swim. Shit, Jay-Z just learned how to swim 2 years ago.
What the
You are
fuck?
far from Jay-Z.
Nigga, you are not Jay-Z.
Bro, nigga, what the fuck is Kobe shit, nigga? Like,
He got enough
are
money to not know how to
far
swim.
from
He
Jay-Z.
good. You feel me?
Exactly, boss. This nigga got enough money not
Yeah.
to know how to swim.
Yeah, he got excuses. He
That
got
means
enough
his attention
money
gets
to not know
elsewhere.
how to
nigga,
swim.
for
He
the last
good, bro.
nigga,
20,
where all
30
them
years.
Yankees been, shit. He's been on super
Nah,
so
his
many
attention
yachts,
been
nigga.
elsewhere for the last 20 to 30 years. So
What was that?
yeah, he has a right. So what's your excuse for not knowing how to swim?
Oh,
You haven't been to a YMCA?
I mean,
You
I've
never
been
been to a
working. I've been
YMCA?
working too, nigga. But
Ain't
like,
said
I
bro.
don't
Never
know.
been to the
I'm
YMCA.
Go to
working.
the
Jay-Z
beach.
level
It's
working,
free.
but Nigga,
I
I know how to swim.
I haven't learned how to make the money
You never
work
been
for
to
me.
the YMCA, bro? You never been to the
the
YMCA?
beach is
I don't
free.
know. Like, yo, brother, I've
beach
never
is-
even liked pools. Like, that's just nasty to me.
You
Everybody
never
pool
went to the beach?
and shit. Like, I'm never. You know what I
You
mean?
never
Like,
been
I'm
to the
not.
beach?
Like, I have to be back
You
home.
never
to,
liked
like,
the
learn
pools
how
as a
to, like,
kid, bro?
swim
I
really.
literally
Like,
grew up like 10 minutes away from the beach.
I still look like one of them type of kids that has
I
snorkels.
gotta be like river or
I still
fucking
look
like
like
beach
the type that have the
sometimes, but like
snorkels and the goggles and the fucking
Floaties.
fins and shit. Word, nigga. I still was one of them
I have
type
a
of
little,
niggas.
We
You
have
look like
the
you had a
floaties.
swimming cap, nigga. Stop capping, nigga.
That big ass head, he could flow with that
no
big ass
cap,
head of
nigga.
his. He don't need
I'm
no
playing my
floaties.
game, nigga.
That nigga Esto, yo, trying to cap, yo. Yo, stop coming at his neck, nigga. Say y'all coming at his neck.
The fuck you want me to do? I can't swim.
Hey, yo.
There's mad old people that don't know how to swim.
That's old niggas, bro. You in our
Most
generation.
people don't know how to swim.
Yo,
I bet.
imagine Esso monkey ass swimming with the old people, nigga, trying to learn how to swim.
We gonna have a beach
I
day
went
with
to
the
a curly.
podcast, and you can't be there because you can't swim.
Oh,
You went to the curly?
Yo,
Yeah,
Esto,
Westy.
this nigga Rome gonna beat you up, and then you can't even swim in the water after.
Nigga, it's never gonna beat me up. Yo, man, falta de respeto.
I know.
You don't get
I
none
know on
until
this
you know how to
side-
swim.
It ain't gonna happen.
On this side of the tunnel, we had mad pools. We had Paris Street. We had Somerville. We had Chelsea. We had
This
mad
nigga's
pools.
from Boston, bro. This nigga swim, bro.
What pool did they have it on the other side? They didn't have no fucking pools in Boston like that.
Yeah, they did. They had the High Park pools. They had
Niggas was
motherfucking.
not going to no fucking High Park pools and all that,
They have
bro.
they have a couple pools, bro.
People go
Boston
there.
had a couple
People still
pools.
go there.
Some other schools
I'm
had
not going
pools
to
like the
fucking
black
Also,
school.
do you guys remember by
Westy had a pool. Maxton got a
academies
pool.
there was a big ass pool over there by Malcolm X
But
Park
how
or
many
whatever?
motherfuckers you
It's
see
still
going
there.
to those
That shit's
pools?
still there.
That shit's still active? That's crazy, yo. That shit been there for
Don't.
years.
Niggas don't go to them pools. Them shits is fucked up.
Yeah, niggas
Not
don't go.
now, but I bet your little black ass was over there when you was little.
Nah, I was in East.
That
I
shit
was in
popping
East
in the
Boston.
90s.
I was in Paris Street, or fucking Chelsea, or Somerville.
Regardless, they had all them pools everywhere, bro. I don't know what.
And in them areas in Somerville,
Nigga,
and
I
all that,
wasn't
nigga,
into
had-
I was into baseball. What the fuck you want me to do? I was into baseball.
Yeah, bro, in Somerville and all them shits, they had good pools out there too.
I was not interested. I was into baseball and boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't no
So you got
goddamn
this, you mean?
not to know how to fucking swim, my nigga.
I
Nah,
wasn't
yeah,
interested.
I don't
Like I
believe
said,
you, dog.
I don't know.
riding
It's
bikes.
just
I
I
can't
don't
ride
know.
bikes.
Even though I grew up in the projects, I grew up 10 to 15 minutes away from a fucking pool. Oh, from a beach, even. Fuck a pool, a beach.
So you was
So
interested.
I don't know. It was always mandated for me to fucking swim. You didn't know how to fucking swim?
No,
Gas
not
was
interested.
dead. You was drowning, my nigga. Niggas was not saving you.
And mommy was definitely not taking me to no pool. Like we was.
I wasn't even supposed to be at the pool at that age, or the fucking beach at that age. So
Like I didn't grow up and like nah. Go play basketball. Go play. You know what I mean? Go ride bikes. Or I mean,
fuck that, nigga. Going to a fucking, I almost died.
basketball
Going to a
players.
beach running from a fucking dog.
I can't even picture you getting chased.
I got chased by a fucking golden retriever, nigga. My nigga at a beach. I had to be like 6 or 7. I ran to the fucking beach thinking that shit would stop fucking chasing me, and that shit was still chasing me. And I was like, "Yo, I'm dead. Fuck that. I'm going." But my brother, thank God, my boy JR, rest in peace. He saved my life. He was like, "Yo, just fucking stand up."
Yo, this nigga ain't.
Yeah, I was like 6 or 7 years old. I wasn't even supposed to be at that beach.
This nigga mad sand on his hair and shit.
Nah, I was fucked up, bro. I'm like, yo, why is this motherfucker still chasing me? He was in the beach like this, nigga, doggy paddling after me. Nah, fuck that. I was in panic mode.
Yo.
Fuck that.
You scared.
That nigga is traumatized, nigga.
I was traumatized for a fact, and after that, I went to Josiah Quincy, and they had a pool. and it was like, yo, we got swimming every, like, if you didn't have gym, you would have swimming. So I chose swimming just for that specific reason. Boom.
Because you was
I
traumatized
like,
of the beach because of the
ain't
dogs.
nobody,
So you was like,
ain't
fuck it, I'm
nobody
gonna fuck
catching
with
me
the
when
pool.
I'm in the pool. Ain't nobody catching me when I'm in the water. Ever since then, I love the water. Ain't nobody catching me.
ocean.
This nigga be in the water like,
Nah, no bullshit. I know how to do all of that. All of that. All of that. All of
The
that.
breaststroke,
bro.
doing the breaststroke. Yeah, doing the breaststroke.
All of that shit, man. I know
this
how to
nigga be
swim,
doing
man.
yoga in the pool and shit with the old
Yo,
people.
I make fun of niggas who don't know how to swim. You gotta fucking swim. Gotta learn how to swim.
That's though we would have
I'll
made fun
learn.
of
I'll learn.
Your
I know the
body's
mechanics. I'm
made
just
of
not too
bullshit.
confident.
Why you bullshitting Esto?
I'll learn. What the fuck? Y'all so y'all.
Niggas capping, huh, cuz?
You gotta learn how to doggy paddle something,
El
man.
Capitán.
You gotta learn how to doggy
Algo.
paddle. If you got
I can defend
stranded,
myself in the water.
algo,
I can defend myself in the water, like I
So
said.
you can swim,
Listen,
Carlos.
listen, you not knowing how to swim, you're just proving Rome's point.
What is Rome's point, girl?
Rome's
Right.
point is just that you can only
They
take a
don't-
female out on a basic date.
She going here for a punchline about Rome. What is it? What is it, mommy? I'm sorry.
I said Rome's point is that you're only able to take a female out on a basic ass date.
Oh my god.
So what's a basic date to you?
No, that's not true. That's not true. Why would you say that? Like, no. It depends on the quality of the girl and who I want. Like, why I gotta like?
H
What's a
asked you a
basic
question,
date,
yo.
Women involved is what just be saying. Like, no, like, like it depends on the girl.
Because like,
no.
what if hold on. So what if no valid ass point, right? Like, what if she wants to go jet skiing and you don't know how to fucking swim?
That's what the life pack is for. That's what the life pack is for. Fuck it.
So she gotta come and save you.
Yo, what if,
Be like
what
that,
if you
though.
told the
Yeah,
nigga cuz on a date, cuz?
Oh, girl, that's a good test, right?
That's the hold up. Yo, cuz, so what if you on a date with a nigga and then the nigga says, yo, I need a
that's
life
the shit
jacket
that
though. I
men do,
can't
though,
swim.
for
What you
women.
gonna say, cuz?
If you know
what's
you don't know
that,
how to
cuz? I
swim,
didn't hear your
women
question.
know how to jet ski.
Facts.
I mean, like,
I didn't
yo,
hear the
just like you
question.
said.
I said, what if you're out on a date, like you said, right? And then the nigga goes and tells you, yo, hold on, I need a life jacket, nigga. And you, what are you gonna
Yeah,
think?
apparently,
Like,
if I'm out with somebody like some shit, like, yo, like,
Not
that
even
would be like a deal breaker, I guess. Like, that would be like,
I mean,
that
you
would be
can
a
go
major
get a life
down
jacket,
moment.
but I'm not saving you.
That
I'll
would be a
I'll
down
send
moment.
help.
It's like, yo, bro, it's like, how don't you know how to swim, my nigga?
I'll send help.
No, nigga, I didn't grow.
Nigga said
Nigga grew up in
outside
Puerto Rico, nigga, right? So you probably grew up.
What? That's not even a
Early
valid excuse. A lot of niggas in the island know how to swim. Most niggas on the island know how to swim, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Then, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. For you, it was easy for you to say that. I grew up in the Bronx and in fucking
Nigga,
Boston.
I grew up in Boston.
And I didn't even grow up in the Bronx for too long, nigga. Like, I was back and forth.
You know how many
till I was
beaches are
12.
in Boston?
Shit,
The
nigga. Like,
pools,
nigga,
nigga,
we
there's
didn't go
water
to
all
the
over.
pools, nigga. We didn't go to pools, nigga. Nah.
Dude, damn, what kind of what damn, nigga, what did
What kind
you
of
do?
childhood did you have?
Yeah,
Honestly.
Like, what the fuck? Damn,
Yo, it wasn't that bad. Jesus Christ.
It wasn't
Who's
that bad.
Esto? Who is Esto?
Esto that never
Esto?
went to
¿Cuál
an APAC or a
animal?
fucking ABCD or a camp? No kind of camp or nothing.
Nigga, yeah, we went to all those camps. I did the Boston College one. I did the ABCD. I did all that shit.
Yeah, but you
But
never went to
ABCD,
a,
we didn't have to swim. We didn't.
So you're telling me that when you went to water country with the camps and stuff at the end of the summer, you didn't get in the pool to swim?
Oh yeah.
None of the wave
It's
pool,
that-
none of that. The
so,
wave pool.
That's
You didn't get into the lazy river, the wave pool.
nah,
none of
he
that?
sat by the teacher and got his feet wet.
Nah,
He just got his feet wet.
one time I had a freaking art contest or whatever, and we won. I won some shit to like water country or some shit, and yeah, we didn't end up going. Like it
Bro,
wasn't
how
like
many
a thing
times
where
have
we
you been to
going.
water country?
Shit, never. Like I'd never gone.
Yo, wait.
Swear to God.
I never been to Six Flags.
Not really like interested.
I never been to
But
Six
you've been to
Flags
water
either.
country though.
But I want to go to
I've
Six
been to
Flags.
water country, yeah.
I'm not
Water
interested.
You're not
country.
from your
Kennedy
Boston
Lake.
license is revoked.
Yeah, Kennedy Lake. Water Country. You never been to
Just
Kennedy
rock the
Lake?
New York hats.
I've been to
man.
all of that, but I've never been to
Just
Six
rock
Flags.
the New York hats, bro.
Surf and turf.
Esto, have you ever been to Kennedy Lake?
Turf.
I've been to all of that, but I've never been.
It
to
might have been
fucking
Water
Six
Country or Canopy Lake that for that I won that trip to, and we never went.
That explains a lot about you, Esto.
Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember Good Times?
Yo, Good Times.
Oh, Good Times. I was there a
The
lot.
movies right across the street.
That's turf.
That's where I celebrated the first half of my fucking life, my birthdays every year, bro. Like Good Times.
We used to be in those batting cages.
That was like
batting cages, the basketball.
Like
that was my
Nana said
vibe.
too, though. The theater was right across the street, so that little plaza right there was
facts.
Everything.
Yo,
everything.
fire, nigga,
That shit
right?
was like in the pit of
Good
all
Times
the
was
way.
everything. Good Times.
yo,
you know
yo,
what Good
so-
Times would be if there was still to the air today?
Yo, bro,
Good
they don't
Times
know
would
what that
be
is.
the
Tell them,
fucking
tell
spot.
them
We
what
don't
that
have-
is.
we got
So
King
Good
and all that.
Times. So Good Times had it was one stop shop. It had laser tag. It had go-kart racing. It had the
Bumper
gaming.
cars.
It
Like
had
David
the batting
Buster's
cages.
David
It
Buster's.
had
everywhere.
everything.
Pool tables
Bumper
everywhere.
cars.
Everything.
You could smoke cigarettes in there, play
Everything.
pool, swing,
Everything.
all that.
Everything.
The pizza was fire. It was better than Chuck E. Cheese.
And then you walk across the street. You walk across the street,
Better than Chuck E.
and it's a
Cheese.
theater. It's
Better than
My
Chuck E.
mom,
Cheese.
my
Man, like-
mom would drop us
Nah,
off
I wouldn't- I
there
don't
and
agree
then
with
come
that.
back.
Good
to pick
Times
us up at
Pizza.
the
Good
building.
Times
too.
Pizza was
Grandma
definitely better
too,
than Chuck
cuz.
E. Cheese.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Awesome.
Yo, Good Times is where I celebrated every single one of my
Yes,
birthdays.
good time. Yo, and then you get your after you win mad shit, you go to the little thing and you go get mad little gifts and shit. You feel me?
Yo, they had the best gifts. Fuck the
Leave with the
carnival.
candies and
Good
the-
Times had all the best gifts. Yo, crazy.
good going
And
to
then,
good times.
and then one person would pay for the movie theater and then let us in through the back door, and we would.
That was
Oh,
Easter.
my God.
That was Easter.
Delinquents.
No bullshit. That was Easter for us for a
Delinquents.
couple years. Go to Good Times and then go to the movies.
Awesome.
Yo, yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, my childhood, bro, was crazy.
That's what it was for me. Like I didn't do much.
Yeah.
Good Times,
Riding
man.
bikes. Riding
Good
bikes
Times
was
is
about-
half of my childhood. No bullshit.
Facts.
And that in Showtime
Yo,
Cinema.
bro, they had the batting cages, they had the basketball shit, they had
Anything
literally
that the fuck-
everything.
anything that you
could think
wanted.
of.
Nah, me and my cousins used to bond.
Bro,
man.
this was before a Dave and Buster's. This is
The
before
bumper
like
cars. Y'all
this
remember
is-
the
Dave
bumper
and Buster's
cars?
can't even relate though because they don't even have
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, yo, you can't, yo, bro, you can't even do half the shit you could have done in good times, bro. No bullshit, like
Yo, I never
bro,
got into
literally
going to
had
laser-
everything, bro.
I never
Yo,
got
maybe
to-
we should bring some shit like that, like investors.
Oh,
and shit like that.
ho. Esto, you just said you never went.
I never went into the laser tag section.
Oh,
What? You
I
never
regret
did
that.
That was like some new shit though. The laser
I
tag
regret
shit was
that.
cool. But the
Yeah,
if
you
didn't
thinking
do
like it's
bumper
gonna be
cars-
around for a while, and
If
like,
you didn't do
yo,
bumper cars, I don't know what the fuck you was doing with your life and because it was
Yeah,
right
if you
there.
never went to good times and did bumper cars, yeah.
bumper
You
cars.
haven't lived, my nigga. That shit
Bumper
was
cars,
different.
I was going there since I was like 5
If
or
you was
6.
from
so I
Boston,
played
yeah.
those-
If you was in Boston and you
So as soon as
yeah.
I had the opportunity to go to bumper cars, that was my main thing, was going to the bumper cars.
that was it. That was I sold. Sold. You
It was
talk
to
about
the
bumper
left,
cars
like, as
now
soon as
or
you got
go-kart
in,
racing. I'm sold now. Shit.
Yeah, then they had the laser tags. They had it all. They literally had it all.
That was literally my childhood.
Yeah, we used to watch every fight
And
over
then on
there.
the opposite side, they had a bar for the
My grandma's
adults.
house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the
They used
basketball
to
court.
smoke cigarettes and
Watch
and
the games.
Oh, yeah, you
yeah,
should-
watch the games.
Order
Get out
chicken
of
and
here.
french
I don't like the
fries.
cigarette.
Yo, Good
Bro.
Times was really a good time.
Bro.
Not to
this
sound
nigga-
corny, not
Yo,
to sound
Gils, what up?
corny or anything, but Good Times was really a good time.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you
Yo,
right now.
sometimes it got violent in there though, a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
Not it wasn't worse than Chez Vu's.
Nigga, you said you ain't even been there.
It wasn't worse than Chez
Hey,
Vu's.
yo,
Yo,
Senior,
that's
come in.
Romeo versus Fresco.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
god,
Jeez.
that nigga got crazy.
Yo, this nigga,
He's
yo, I
hard.
know this nigga
He's
was
fast.
quiet for a reason.
This nigga's
Only
fast.
time Gels is quiet is when he's working on a master plan.
Yo,
That's
that's
the
the
You gotta-
Yo, he's
Yo, you
fast.
gotta put all the loud etiquette, the high
Yeah,
society.
yeah, I'm
at
gonna put all that
bottom.
shit up on there.
Yeah, man, this nigga's a fucking genius. With
Stay
this
high, all that hell yeah. Yo, bro, what the fuck? This nigga Gels killed it.
Yo,
Fresco, what you think? Wait till Rome see this shit.
Word.
That nigga's about to be sick to his stomach.
Romeo.
Yeah, Romeo. El Romeo.
Romeo, el Banilejo.
He's gonna be pissed.
Banilejo.
Oh yeah. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, who the fuck did that shit? Yo, Compy, that was you, Compy?
Compy, I know that was you, Compy.
Change my fucking name, Compy. You know that's not my fucking name, Compy.
He's not gonna be pissed. You gonna be pissed? You gonna be pissed? Nah.
Tell you about that shit. Call me that fucking name.
That nigga Fresco.
I'm fucking weak, son. Yeah, this shit is
Hey,
fuck.
yo, Gels killed it. Shout out to Gels, nigga. That nigga did this shit in like 5 minutes.
Fact though.
That's all you be saying, yo. Be careful what you be saying. You heard?
Yeah, that's tough, dog.
Fuck
That's
around
tough.
and girls are how you looking crazy on the live, nigga.
That
nigga Gels is talented, bro. You see that shit?
Yo, girls. Girls, I'm sorry in advance.
You like the forest background?
Yeah, that shit looks dope, son.
I thought I was bugging with that. That shit is really a fucking forest in Coney Island.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. I literally said it. The nigga really did it. That's what I was trying to tell y'all, bro. I literally told this nigga, look, it says Romeo and Fresco, bro. Like, look at the background, bro. That's Coney Island. That's the hood. Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. I said it.
Now y'all fuck all that. Y'all really gotta fight. Fuck all that. Y'all really gotta
I said it fucking around, and this nigga Gels really did it, bro. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Ah man, yeah, that shit is fun.
That shit looks dope.
Yeah, it's over, Fresco.
Rome. You gotta change
Fresco.
it to Rome. You gotta change
Rome
it to
is
Rome.
about to whoop your ass.
Nigga, you wish. We're gonna see.
Whoop your ass.
I don't know, Esto. You don't even know how to swim. My faith in you is going all the way down, bro.
Nah, I got you. I got you.
Don't be outside on live. You feel me? He
got
looked
us.
like he still be getting active. Gels told us how he met Rome. You feel me? He seen him fight. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
that's all street fighting. That's all street fighting and grappling, and ain't gonna be no grappling. You know what I mean? It's gonna be.
You don't know how to swim. You've never been to water country. I don't know, bro.
Only had 11 fights.
Because I don't know how to swim. That's why I've never been to water country.
Compared to what did Rome say? He said he had.
Yo, you saw that, guys? Oh shit, we saw that. Yo, that's funny.
Word, yeah, that
Nigga
that
said,
bothers
Rome,
me,
how
bro.
many fights you got
Why
into?
you not win that many fights, dude? Like, what the fuck? All right.
You don't know bullshit.
Hey,
like,
yeah, he said too
how
many
old are you, Esto?
Huh?
How old are you?
36.
I mean,
he's old
where
enough.
did you grow up, bro?
Huh?
Where did you grow up? Because I've been in a lot of fights too.
I mean, 11's a lot. No. Fuck.
Over your entire life, like so
if
you mean to tell me
you're counting cousins and brothers and shit too? I'm not counting them. Why y'all felt the need to get? Why y'all so angry? Talk to me.
Who's angry? We over here laughing at you because what are you talking about?
We're just like we're trying to convince you.
H, you never, H, you got into like that many fights as much as Rome. That's come on. That's not.
But you
that's
know
not,
what?
You gotta give me
nigga, yo, don't play my cousin, bro.
I know where I stand with this shit,
Bro, my
bro.
cousin bent out, bro.
True story. First off,
hold on. I'm trying to see the average because I'm like.
So
I'll be
first off, my
like,
family we grew up in
don't be
Mission
standing
Hill.
on me like that.
So we grew up in Mission Hill. In Mission Hill, they didn't care if he was a female or male. First off.
Yo, my whole family's from Mission Hill.
And then we moved from Mission Hill to Facein, that's off of Blue Hill. And when we moved over there, it was the height of like the big head boys gang and all that other bullshit. And they would constantly try to jump my brother. And so I would every day, I used to fight dudes because they would try to jump my brother.
Yo, that's
every day. So the fact that you said only 11 fights.
So
Like that's crazy.
So hold on. Like what the fuck? Who's counting that fights? Like nigga, like the early years. Hold on. That's what I'm like on. Like, dude, I don't know, nigga. Like serious fights. Like the early years, like you got into a lot of fights, and you know, you was a kid, and you know, I was a little aggressive. Like I'm high strung, so like when I was a kid, like I was a little aggressive. So like I grew up in like early years in the Bronx. We was on Melrose projects, and sometimes we get into fights, you know, with each other a lot. Me and my cousin, like constantly. Like if we're gonna count those, like that's.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? And then like we'll go outside, and then like we'll bang out with other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But like that's like early, like 8,
like fights
you know
to the
what I
point
mean?
where
Like,
it was like nigga, it was just you.
No, you gotta see blood.
Defending
Like
yourself
so, like those are
against
still fights.
a motherfucker outside of your family, because your family's gonna have some type of like
remorse,
yeah, towards you. So
Then
I'm
I look
talking
like
about
she was yelling.
Not
the whole
those
time.
early years. I mean, like not
You
those
look like
early
you was
years.
yelling in these
You
pictures
go-
the whole time.
You go
Nigga,
in
your
that.
face is red as shit.
Huh?
See, that's why I don't do shit like this, bro. This shit look dangerous, nigga.
the last fight I got into. The last fight
I recommend anybody if you can go parasailing, fucking
got
do
into
it,
a
dog.
fight
It
with
was
a
one of the
drug
best
guy.
experiences
I
of
got
my
into a
life.
fight with
So
a
you
drug
want to
guy.
go? I told her, fuck
Hold
that
on,
shit.
hold on.
You
I got
corny,
into a
then
fight
I'll
with
take
a
you
drunk
fucking
guy.
She
in
want to go
high
skydiving.
school. Hold on. I got into a couple fights in
I'm
the
good.
curly.
I'm scared of that shit.
Like after 3 fights, like you know what I'm saying. Like you establish you good. Like you know what I'm saying. Like the fuck. Unless
You
like somebody's
stabbed
gonna
niggas?
keep testing you and like you
You
pussy ass
stabbed
motherfucker.
niggas? That's what you just said?
I ain't never stabbed a nigga.
I
Nah,
have.
bro. I know what I can do
You know
in
what I
a
mean?
fight.
I never.
See,
Last
my
Thank
fight
God I
I
never
got
had
into,
to. I had a
really,
jig, but
He's
I
hard
could have
like
probably
it, bro.
committed murder with this nigga. I don't
Like I
fight
said,
at all, bro. Because I
like
know
I
what I
say,
can fucking do.
yeah, I try not to fight people smaller than me, nigga. Like I don't like to do that. Like I like to fight
Yeah, I don't
people
know.
bigger
Nigga,
than me.
you
That's another
5'10".
thing. Nah, hold on. Like I fought, cause there's one thing. Like I fought this one like Vietnamese kid. He was smaller than me, but he was going at it all full. So I'm thinking, you know, I fought
Did
him
he
a few
start
times
it?
before that. I fought him.
Did he start it?
Fucked him up. And
Wait, did he start it? I'll smack you.
that day he got me. That day he got me. The third time he got me because I got cocky. But yeah, the third time he got me.
You got
So
beat
it's
up by
like
a little
multiple opponents too. Like multiple. How is this shit? Like nigga, like dude, my shit's 11 to 12. Like that's it. Like I'm not gonna be like.
I thought it was 10 to 11.
Not
Now
that
it's
you
11 to 12.
I have to like think about it and give you an answer
That shit
overnight.
keep going up. That shit keep going up, yo. Little
Nigga,
by
because
little.
I'm thinking like, yeah, 11.
No key, yo.
11 to 12 is
Yeah, I
shit.
used to be
No
made
bangs.
like
Then he
the
said
money.
7 bangs. Then he said 10 bangs.
I fucked this one dude up on the bus on the 36. He was an older dude. I was like fucking like what 17. Dude was like 30 something. Dude, I thought I was gonna get my ass beat. He was drunk, but he grabbed me by the neck, and you know what I mean. He threw me on a chair. So like, so what I do? So I hit him with the 1-2, and I swung off the thing. Like after he fell off on the back chair of the bus, I swung off the thing and I kicked him in his mouth. I remember that. You saw teeth everywhere. It was like fucking. It was like chiclets everywhere.
I don't know how true. I don't know how fully I believe that story. You stuttered a lot.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I could probably get you somebody to co-sign on that. Shit.
Now my thing is, I don't know how many fights I've been in. I don't know how many fights I've been in, but I definitely know for sure it was more than 11.
That day it was cool. It was cool because I was like, yo, nobody stopped it. That was another thing. It got dangerous because nobody stopped it. Because after that, I gave him so many elbows and fucking because my fucking fist started hurting, so I started hitting him with elbows. And then the bus just stood there. Like he didn't. He
still bit that nigga.
Look at H's face. Look at H's face.
Nigga, I still bit that nigga.
Nah. The bus driver didn't move. He
That
didn't
nigga,
go
I
back.
still bit that nigga, bro.
Nah. I was
Yeah, so you
scared I was
should
gonna
have
kill him.
told that
I'm
nigga.
Nobody's stopping
still
me.
look like he be
Your
biting
fucking
niggas and
elbow,
shit.
nah, chill out, chill out. Your elbow is like the hardest part of your body. So you're fucking. This is like when UFC first started. So like, yo estaba lucido. So nigga, I'm like, bam, 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 and then I'm noticing like the bus driver is just sitting there. Yo, fuck y'all. Let me say my story. Yo, so the bus driver was just there, like, you know what I'm saying, like as if like he's calling the cops or whatever the fuck. There, like I'm there for like 5 minutes, fucking this dude up, and yeah.
Damn,
like,
son. So you had.
I was there with 2 girls. I was there with 2 girls.
Yo, if you fight,
and I left like a fucking hero. Funny. But that was the only time that, like, you know.
Yo, 2 minutes. Yo, 2 minutes into fighting.
I got to, like, you know, reminisce. I got to reminisce. I don't get into like so many
with your elbow.
Like, you motherfuckers, like, damn.
But you said you was beating this nigga's ass for 5 minutes with your elbow.
Not like all together, nigga. Not 5 minutes, nigga. You already mind.
All 5 minutes total.
Yo,
like
you gotta say you're crying, yo. You gotta say you're crying.
Like that nigga would have been dead, bro. 5 minutes straight. It probably felt like
elbows, nigga. I didn't give him 5 minutes for elbows, nigga. Probably like
you was punching him. You said you got you said your fist was tired. Your fist started hurting, so you started using your elbows.
Beat the shit out of this nigga.
Yeah, then you said you started beating his ass for like 5 minutes before somebody started, like before somebody broke it up or whatever.
Nobody even broke it up. Nobody broke it up. That's
so you really,
I got off myself, dude.
But this nigga was damn near half dead, bro.
Nah, dude, that was a big thing, like fighting on the public MBTA bus.
No, I remember those days, bro. I remember those days.
Like that shit, like that's people getting arrested for that shit. That was like
even 2 minutes straight up is a long fight.
This shit happened on the 36th, like on the way
2
back
minutes fighting, even standing up. That's a long time, bro.
Without it in this train station and without it getting broken up.
And without you tussling and all, come on, that's a long time, bro. You beating this.
Maybe I ain't belly on the fucking time.
I gotta say, I have not been in a fight in my adult life.
You're not like thinking the time, dog. Y'all got into fights, right?
I haven't been in a fight in my adult life. The last fight I got into, I was a teenager.
An adult life, adult life.
Same.
After 22 years old, I have not been in a fight.
Not really a fight. More like a tussle. Like I thrown like a guy off.
Last fight I got in, it was in middle school, and this nigga could have really. I could have been in jail, and this nigga could have died. Like I was thinking about throwing this nigga down some steps over a fucking hoodie. Like instead, I was thinking like, yo, this nigga gonna die if I throw down the steps. Why not push this nigga out and then push this nigga on the steps? Wouldn't that hurt a little bit more? Like, nah, but I don't know. Thank God I had that thought, but throw this nigga on the stairs instead of down the stairs. Thank God I had that thought.
I was 16.
I was 16 too.
16.
I probably would have been getting out of jail now.
Fresco, so you was beating the shit out of this nigga with your hands, then you got tired and beat him with your elbows, and then what happened?
I got off the bus. And I walked home.
Yeah,
because I know the cops are coming. So I was with 2 chicks.
Word.
And yeah, I remember that. And we walked home because they lived in the neighborhood. So.
Yeah, this was the time.
No, don't play me, son.
This was the time when they had the camera.
But if I say something embarrassing, you believe me, right?
Yo, like, this wasn't the time. Was it?
I'm out of beer, nigga. I'm fucking. My mouth is off.
Yo, was this the time when they had the cameras on the buses and shit like that? Or before?
I had started, yeah. That was probably like 2003.
Y'all remember the old buses? Y'all remember the old buses?
2005 was around the time.
Y'all remember the transfer papers?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It was transfer paper days. Transfer paper days.
On, bro, what?
Transfer paper days. Sure.
So that's
I used to have a red bag.
Still, back in the transfer days, bro, there was a lot of people on those buses and trains, bro. A lot. For 5 minutes. 5 minutes must have been.
I was all like, nah.
You gotta remember too,
right,
bro.
So you know what Westy is? So you know what Westy is? So what Westy is?
You heard H?
My
There
little
was less
brother
train
went to
stations
Westy.
and bus stations.
Now hold on.
I know what
'cause,
Westy is. My little
like,
brother
don't
went to
even,
Westy.
like, I don't even know if I've been known to lie on here or ever, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
not saying
the
you're
way,
lying. Bro, I'm just
okay,
saying.
but the way, you know what I'm saying, Westy is like
We're just
the
talking,
bus.
my B. We're just
Hold
talking.
on,
James.
Papa. The 36, that's
We're just talking.
fuck you.
We're just chatting, my bro.
Yo. So the 36 first stop is Forest Hills and up there in Westy. So like when we get off school, like we basically got the bus to ourselves. So there's a bunch of school kids going down.
Yo, it was
I
like
just got
that.
my test results back. Negative.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's dope.
God is good.
Good shit.
That's up.
All the time.
And then like the curly was always like, you know,
Did you go to the high school or the middle school?
the middle school. There's no high school.
I mean,
So
the
there's a grade
elementary school or the middle school?
No, I went to the Armberg, and the Armberg I got into a lot of fights.
Me too. I went there too to the Arburger.
I got into a lot of fights. I went to
the Agassiz. I went to the Arnenberger. I went to the
badass kids.
Yeah, Agassiz. Yup. I went to the Arnenberger. I was in the all Spanish class, yo. Like, you
Yo,
feel me?
some badass kids.
I don't know, like if you step
Two
into
young
a room
niggas
with
went to the
certain
Barron
energy, like niggas don't want to like.
I've been to the Barron Center in Hyde Park.
Like, after a while.
Boss, you look like you was born in the Barron Center.
Yo, yeah, I was in the Barron Center before.
The Barron Center,
Park
nigga. The Barron Center was like, yo, that was like
that
a
was
safe
Hyde
game
Park
for
Ave.
black
Yo,
kids.
Nah, I slipped from going.
Okay,
there.
I didn't go to the Barron Center. I didn't go to the Barron
Going
Center, but I
there.
lived right behind the Barron Center, so I saw
Barron Center
all
was
the
like, yo, it
action.
made kids want to
Yeah, I
go
went
to the
to-
Barron Center. Fucking Barron Center.
Nigga.
That's so you went?
I went to the.
I don't know. I slipped
went to
a couple of times. I almost.
Boston
no,
Renaissance, and then I went
Nah,
to the
one time.
to Upman's Corner, and then I went to the Pilot on Columbia Road. Then I went to
Nigga, what school you graduated from then?
Hyde Park
Hold on,
High.
didn't you go to Curly?
Nah. Then I went
This
to,
nigga went to school all over Boston.
Then I went to that Eggleston High shit.
This nigga went to school all over Boston, nigga.
Yeah, no bullshit. I went to mad schools, bro.
Oh,
Literally.
nigga said Eggleston High. Oh shit.
Yeah, I literally, bro. I went to the
That's your
Agassiz.
first
I went to the
target?
Arnenberger. I went to the Boston Renaissance. I went to the motherfucking to the Pilot. Then I went to Upman's Corner, and then fucking
They
I
was
went
trying to
to
give you
Hyde
ass
Park
a
High,
chance.
and then Eggleston High.
They was trying to give your ass a chance, nigga. They sent you to nothing but program. They was trying to give your ass a chance. We believe in
he
you.
didn't
bro.
like school.
We believe in you, Nino.
Yeah, I didn't
We
like
believe
school.
in
My
kids like
stupid
you.
ass should have stayed, bro. I should have stayed, bro. I should have stayed. I was stupid.
You ever
bro.
went to youth build?
Nah,
You ever try youth build?
nah.
Yo,
I don't
youth
even know what
build
that
was-
is. It's my first time hearing about it right now.
Youth build was like you go to school one week and then you do construction one week and all that shit.
Oh, that
Like,
shit
that
sound
shit was
fire
lit,
though.
man. Yeah,
That shit low
Like
key.
that shit
Job
was lit.
Corps. Remember Job Corps? I used to drive my
Job
boy.
Corps was lit too.
Yeah,
Hi,
job
guys.
We used to drive him to the station.
You know,
It is
actually, the
way
judge
past my
told my mom
bedtime.
to send me to Job Corps, and I
Yeah,
didn't
I was
want to
about
go.
to say that. Yo, I'm like, yo, she's still on here?
Yeah, word, yo.
Way past my bedtime.
Yeah, yo. About to wrap it up too, yo. Shout out to everybody for coming out tonight. Y'all know the fucking vibes.
Yeah, I get
is-
my keys to my apartment
fucking
tomorrow,
vibes.
man.
Yeah,
I get
shout
my
out to
Word. Shout out to you.
Squeeze on
man.
Hump Day. You already know.
Word. Peace to everybody, to the gods
to
and
the
earth,
gods.
everybody in this podcast, man. Peace
Shout
to
out to you
everybody.
too, bro.
Yo, love
Shout
y'all.
out to the
Fucking
Kings
be
and
safe,
Queens,
y'all.
man. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.